fans, check out another nifty ass podcast at Boston Loud 92. A Teak. You find me on Hood. They smoke nifty cackwoods every motherfucking day. They see it. Y'all check out what they got for offer on Hood. New podcast on Hood. Y'all check that motherfucker out. Check that motherfucker out, kid. Let's go ahead and support black businesses on Hood. Let's keep it 55th Street.
Yeah, what's good? What's the word, gang? What's the verdict? How y'all feeling? Yo.
Blessed and highly favored.
Word. We was just talking about the Papoose shit. We was talking about the submarine shit. We was talking about mad shit. Let me share this link real quick for everybody. We were just talking about mad shit, man. Yo, Ty, what the fuck was we talking about? I was like, yo, hold up.
Oh, Steve Nash. How about?
Oh yeah, all right, cool. All right, cool. Go ahead, bro. You good, bro? Back to the regular scheduled program.
And then I said Steve Nash over Jordan, and yeah, that was a conversation. I agree Jordan in terms of accomplishments and wins and stuff is the GOAT, but for me, like the style of play, I like Steve Nash. Oh shit! Sitting here got me fucked up. And then I was like, when Steve Nash and Jordan, because they never met in the playoffs, so like when Steve Nash and Jordan went against each other, they were 4-4. I said even Jordan is up on Iverson.
Yeah, I was just asking. I mean, shit's live. Here we go. You know what I mean? Talk y'all shit. Y'all good, bro. But yeah, man. We talking about mad shit going on, bro. Yo, the submarine shit. A lot of people saying that shit is a distraction, bro. Y'all think that shit's a distraction, bro?
It's always a distraction.
Y'all think? You said what?
It's always a distraction.
They said they don't think there's people in there.
Where them people to go then?
They said they don't think there's no submarine. There's no people in there. There's no submarine. This shit's just bullshit.
Hey, if y'all are a billionaire, you think you have the ability to hide more than like a millionaire or average person? Yeah.
Wait. Ask me again, Brody.
If you're a billionaire, do you feel like you have the ability to hide better than the average or thousandaire or millionaire?
Yeah, absolutely.
Like access to certain islands, shit like that.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Money goes a long way.
Billionaire, you can hide in fucking Antarctica, right?
Right. Yeah, that's
subjective. I mean, I'm not saying that's law. No, that's just a guess. That's not. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the fuck. I really feel like it is a distraction more so. But do I believe anybody's in there? I don't know. But I do feel like it's a distraction though. Yeah, bro. Like that bombing just happened.
Talk your shit.
In Paris. Niggas in here about that, bro.
Nah, I didn't. You put me on.
I didn't hear about the bombing in Paris.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Facts. You the first one to put me onto that shit, bro.
It happened a couple hours ago.
Oh shit!
It was like a fashion studio or some shit like that, like some type of something. I forgot what.
Let's see. What was it? It was in. You said France?
Paris, France. Yeah.
Paris explosion.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Not for nothing. This look like just one building though.
Yeah, they started. Well, yeah.
Over 30 injured. Video suspected a gas leak explosion.
Yeah, right.
Damn. But this shit right here is weird to me, bro. Did y'all know that they said that the yo, look at this space. Imagine sitting here for fucking how many hours they said? 40 hours sitting fucking with your legs crossed, niggas just
Bro, I'm
ears
not getting on anything that's controlled by a Sega Dreamcast controller, bro. That shit is ridiculous.
a wish
You got-
app
you-
second,
you-
a wish
fucked
app version.
If we gotta
Yo,
sit
Wolf,
down
what's the
and
word?
cross
Come
our
fuck with us,
legs,
Wolf. Yo, Wolf, come join up. Come tap in. That nigga said it's been 3 days, bro. He don't know.
like, you gotta sit down and cross your legs Indian style. I'm not going in that shit, bro.
Yeah, that's a fact, bro. Like, think about it, bro. Like, you gotta sit there for 3 days, bro, sitting Indian style, bro. That I don't know, bro. That seems rough. Seems like a rough ride. I don't give a fuck how much money we get. You know what it is? It's to be able to pay, to be able to say, I've seen the Titanic. That's all you're paying for.
Now
be
you're
able to
down
say
there
that.
with it.
Then you took
Stuck with
a
that shit.
it's
Yeah, now
five,
you're gonna stay down there with it. That's a fact.
5 people, 250,000 each. Someone is scamming
Wow,
niggas.
that's how much it was
Yeah,
per person, bro.
250,000 each. Yeah.
Wow, so that's all right. So that's $250,000. So that's $1 million. Yo, bro,
It's like a
what?
milli point 25.
Bro said $250K to risk your life is crazy, bro.
It definitely is.
Yeah, that's insane, bro. Yeah, 200, and then like we were saying, one of the dude's sons was just at a Blink 182 concert, nigga. Like regular shit, like nothing's happening, bro.
It's cause man, time to get paid, blow out like the World Trade, nigga.
Ooh.
He know he about to get some
Yeah.
swag, nigga. Dag pass.
Like yes,
Whew.
Daddy's leaving
I
me
get
his
that
fucking
Bentley in the
Lambo.
yard, nigga.
I hope he
Yeah.
left me his Lambo in his will.
Yeah. That
You feel me?
motherfucking new Maybach is looking pretty nice.
Hell yeah, he's like, word, y'all can take this nigga, bro. He
Yeah.
been what's that? He been fucking my moms and all type of shit. Hey, yo, that's his stepson. He's a stepson.
Yeah, he guaranteed something. He's leaving here with something.
Facts. You married
Him
to
and
my
his
mom.
mom.
Hell yeah. Yeah, this shit's insane, bro.
What about Steve Nash?
Steve Nash is trash.
Steve Nash is not trash, bro.
Nah, yo, chill. Steve Nash ain't trash, bro. Y'all bugging, bro.
That's just blasphemy.
Yeah, chill. Y'all bugging, bro.
What?
Niggas like that, the Steve Nashes, the Jason Williams, the niggas gotta put respect on these niggas' names, man.
I get Jordan balled out against teams like the Knicks, but putting up 22 assists against the Knicks in 06 is crazy. Ain't nobody averaging 22 or getting 22 assists anywhere, unless you're like Jokic.
He was hitting threes everywhere too. Remember that?
Nigga, Rondo was getting 22 to 30 assists. What do you mean?
Where?
Oh, yo,
On the
yo,
Celtics.
yeah.
Rondo.
Yo,
You're gonna
that's
you're gonna put you're putting Rondo on the same category as in terms of playmaking as Steve Nash.
How many rings Rondo got and how many Steve Nash got?
Nah,
Who
I
did
wouldn't
Rondo
put
play with, and who did Steve Nash play with?
I wouldn't
He
put.
played with
yeah,
Amari Stoudemire. You just
Is
named
he
the whole
equal to
team.
KG
He
or
played
Paul
with
Pierce?
Dirk Nowitzki. He played
Is
with
he
plenty
equal
of
to
players.
KG or Paul Pierce?
Yeah.
No, they're not.
Wait. Say that again.
Amari's not equal to KG or Paul Pierce.
Say that again.
Is Amari
he's not.
equal to KG or Paul Pierce? That's a definite no.
Nah.
And we ain't even gonna say Sean Marion.
But I'm not gonna say Rondo either, just because he got rings, bro. I'm not gonna put him over Steve Nash. That's crazy.
The question, like the thing was, nigga, who else was getting 20 plus assists, nigga, on the team? Rondo was he not?
Rondo
What?
was, I think
Was-
Rondo was like maybe 15-10, but
Was
Rondo
they the
was
same
definitely
around
getting
the same
20 plus
time?
assists, bro.
Rondo, I don't even know if Rondo was.
He was
Rondo
like
even
one
in the
game.
league
He
in
was like
06?
one.
That's what I was saying. Was Rondo even balling around the same time?
No. Well, yeah.
I think Rondo was a Gristle still, right?
Rondo was drafted in 06.
Rondo was a Gristle, nigga. He was a Gristle, nigga. He's a baby. He's a little boy. Rondo was a little boy.
This is 05, 06 when Steve Nash did this. Rondo wasn't even drafted yet.
Nah, he came in.
But we
to get
talking
after.
about point guards though, Woke. We talking about
Yeah,
point guards.
05, 06 season is when Steve Nash did this. Rondo came after that. Rondo came
Yeah,
the
he
summer
came-
of 06.
Yeah. What does that have to do with anything?
The 05 season, the 05 06 season happened before the 2006 draft. H.
I'm hit, but
That
what does
season
that
was
have to
already
do with
over.
Rondo, not Rondo getting 20 plus assists.
Because that was when Steve Nash did it. I said in 06. In 06, this is what Steve Nash was doing. 05, 06, this is what Steve Nash was doing. Rondo wasn't even in the league yet. Steve Nash has been doing this, basically, is what I'm saying. He's been doing this since 96.
Rondo's a Gristle.
A true
Rondo
traditional
monster.
point guard. Can score when he needs to, but looks out for his teammates. Like from anywhere, not having trouble shooting or nothing like that, like Rondo.
Yo,
Yeah, Rondo did have trouble shooting. He wasn't a shooter. He was.
yo, where the fuck do I
Steve
look up
Nash
this
was
Pat
everything.
Poose shit? Where do I look up this Pat Poose and Remy shit?
I don't
Anywhere.
believe that shit. I don't believe that shit really happened.
Me neither, bro.
It's a sad day for men if that really did happen.
No bullshit. Yo, we gotta talk about this shit,
You
gang.
got to hold a funeral for Papoose'
Yeah.
pride.
Yeah, bro. He got this the passport bros, the city niggas is down if this shit happen, bro.
Not really. He's a
a
husband. He don't count. Not really. He's a husband. He's part of a different group. Nah.
Yeah,
He's
this
a whole
nigga had
husband.
18, 17, and 20. Nigga, damn man, averaging a 44, 10, and 8. 44 points, 10 assists, and 8 rebounds. This nigga was doing his numbers.
After Steve Nash, right?
He had 4 points, 21 assists.
After Steve Nash. Steve Nash won MVP over Shaq.
Oh man.
Rondo was never in an MVP race.
Nah, he wasn't. He wouldn't be. He's not a scorer.
He's not the whole package like Steve Nash.
32,
Steve
10,
can score when he
assists.
wants to and get it to whoever he wants to. Rondo can only get it to whoever he wants to. Every time he took a shot, we're not gonna sit here and act like we was like, no. Every time he took a shot.
No, he wasn't supposed to, that wasn't his job.
Hey, listen. Exactly, because look who he played with.
Ray Allen,
Exactly. You think if Steve Nash played with Ray Allen, Paul Pierce, and Kevin Garnett, he wouldn't have won a title? Is that what you're saying?
Say that
if
again?
Steve Nash played with them? Come on, bro.
No, nigga, they wouldn't allow that. And the NBA wouldn't even allow Steve Nash.
It don't matter what the NBA would allow. What do you think he wouldn't have won with the Celtics? Yes or no?
He couldn't even win with Kobe.
Yo, Remy said that shit was.
Bro, he was like in his. He was like 38 years old.
I want to hear that shit.
He was like
Kobe
him and Kobe was on the downside of their careers when that happened. Bro.
Nigga couldn't even win with them two.
And when was this? This was like what? When Kobe was like on Kobe's body was breaking down. Steve Nash's body was breaking down.
I'm gonna let them be. Man.
This is not Rondo was like in his 20s when he was playing against the Celtics, but we're gonna bring up 30-plus-year-old Steve Nash on the Lakers.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Come on, bro. That's ridiculous. Where's Rondo now?
What are we talking about?
What do you mean? What we talking
Rondo
about?
now?
Rondo's
He's
in his
chilling.
late 30s.
He retired.
Rondo's in his late 30s right now. He's done,
Rondo
right?
retired with 2 rings.
Come on, bro.
Rondo's retired with 2 rings.
And look who he played with.
What are you talking about?
You're gonna tell me the players that he played with are better than aren't? You're gonna tell me the players that he played with are not better than the players that Steve Nash played with? Come on, bro. That's ridiculous.
Yeah,
that's ridiculous.
That was a good point.
KG's not better than Amari. I dare you to say that.
He is, but KG
Paul Pierce isn't better than Amari or Sean Marion or the Brazilian Blonde or Rosh Abel. Come on, bro. How old? Do you even know how old they were when they played against each
These
other?
niggas was damn near 30. If they're in their 30s,
No,
They
no,
damn
no,
near
no.
30. They were past 30
They
when they
only
played
had
with
yo,
each
3
other.
years together.
Who?
The Paul Pierce and them.
I'm talking about Steve.
Shout
I
out to
said, do
Rocky
you
Boy,
know
man.
how old Steve Nash and Kobe were when they got together?
They was in their mid-30s, wasn't they?
They was old as hell.
Yeah.
Old
Yeah,
as
they was
hell.
both old. They was both pretty old.
Shout out to whoever said that. They were old as
That was
fuck.
Lefty.
So what?
So what you bringing that up for? They were old as
Listen,
shit.
but Dwight wasn't old. Dwight was
Exactly.
in his prime.
Yeah, but look, but
Exactly.
come on now. Dwight wasn't serious about the game at all.
Oh,
After
please.
Orlando,
Bro,
he wasn't
4 times,
serious, bro.
Back to back defensive player of the year.
Yeah, but not for the
serious about
Lakers.
his game.
Was he defensive player of the year for the Lakers? No. Orlando,
He was the last
yes.
nigga to stop Jokic, though.
Yeah, that does count for
I
something,
think
but
so.
that's
I would
one
say
guy
that
out of
he was
32.
a
Out of how many
defensive-
teams? They didn't even win.
not known to-
What the fuck happened, nigga?
I don't even know. Some cut out.
Yeah.
But I mean, he was defensive player of the year for Orlando, and just like I said, after Orlando, the nigga just stopped being serious. Went to Atlanta and everywhere else, and fucking went to LA. There's a reason why is he in China right now?
Yeah, they said disaster China, nigga. He out there,
Like, you know what I'm
he out there balling on the little guys.
saying? He's in China right now, bro.
Facts. Damn, they try to play Steve Nash, bro.
Word. That's craziness.
Yo. Damn, he
If
definitely had
we got
Shaq
Steve
and Amari
Nash-
Stoudemire, though.
If we got Steve Nash,
and Amari.
bro, if we got Steve Nash with KG, Paul Pierce, and Ray Allen, nigga, we'd have had
Hold up. Didn't Shaq play for the Celtics at the same time as well?
Yeah, but I the same way I'm not gonna do that for the Lakers is the same way I'm not gonna do that for the Celtics. The nigga was old as hell. He was beyond his
he
years.
was super old, but
Yeah, he was beyond
they
his years. I
definitely
can't
both
count him.
had Shaq around the same time.
We did, but still, I can't. I'm not gonna do that. If I'm not gonna do it for Steve Nash, I'm not gonna do it for the Celtics either.
Well, Amari.
No, we never had Amari Stoudemire.
No, but they did.
Steve Nash,
yeah.
Yeah. But Amari's not as good as KG.
Yeah, nah, I wouldn't.
And I say that because they're both
in his
forwards.
prime?
They're not. No. Steve Nash made him look the way he looked. Because when he went to New York, he was nothing. I couldn't believe that was the same person.
Hold up. Steve Nash didn't win a ring with Dirk?
No, I don't think he didn't win with Dirk.
Oh my
Left
god.
too early. Left too early.
What?
Mhm.
I didn't know that.
Like years early. Yeah.
What?
Mm-hmm.
What? That's insane, bro.
Yeah. I like traditional point guards. Like I just like niggas that can score, but at the same time be a playmaker. And to me, that's Steve Nash.
They saying in the comments they was in their 30s and Steve Nash could ball though.
Yeah, because he's Steve Nash.
He can definitely ball.
Yeah, he's Steve Nash.
Facts.
But whenever he got injured, it took him too long to recover because he was getting older.
Yeah, he's getting old, yeah. Damn, but so not for nothing. Yo, shout out to my bro Ray, man. Yo, Ray, you commenting on the wrong channel. If Nash had any other coach other than D'Antoni in Phoenix, he would have multiple championships.
I wasn't even going to mention that, but shout out to whoever mentioned that. I wasn't going to say that.
That was Ray. That was big bro.
And then we all know, come on, bro. D'Antoni is. I ain't gonna say nothing, but if you know what's up, you know.
Yo, H, if you're speaking right now, we can't hear you, bro.
My shit keep fucking up.
Let me see something. Great
Yeah, Steve was 38 years old when he went to the Lakers.
players with no
Earning
rings.
$27 million at 38.
Yo, every time I see Charles, bro, I think about the commercial where he telling his younger self is telling him like, "Oh man, how many rings we gonna get?" And he's like, "Never mind, don't tell me. I want to be surprised." And then Chuck tells the nigga, older Chuck tells younger Chuck like, "You gonna be surprised." Damn, AI's up here. Yo, mad niggas is up here with no rings, bro.
Rondo's second ring is from the Lakers, right?
Mm-hmm.
With LeBron.
Mm-hmm.
Is it the bubble year?
I think so, yeah.
Oh.
Damn, they got my nigga AI up here.
How about that, nigga? You was on the Celtics and the Lakers, and you
Got a ring with both.
you got titles. That's crazy.
Damn, y'all remember this nigga, Chris Mullin? That's crazy.
Chris Mullin.
Grant
was nice.
Hill. Yeah, but no rings.
Yeah, I wasn't a Chris Mullin fan. He's nice. I wasn't a Chris Mullin fan.
Ray said they traded Marcus Smart. Yeah, that's a fact, bro. Yo, Tracy McGrady don't got a fucking ring either.
No.
What the fuck, Mutombo? Damn, there's mad greats with no rings.
I'm on. It's kind of. I think it's hard being one of the GOATs and having no ring. I think it's harder.
I got a
You
question.
got to
Is
really
Yao
stand
Ming
out,
considered
bro.
one of the greats?
Not for me.
Who?
Not for me.
He made this
Yao
list.
Ming. Yao Ming.
Yeah,
Is he one of?
that's what I was asking.
Nah,
Why? Like, how
not
the
for
fuck
me.
is Yao Ming? How the fuck did Yao Ming make the greatest list?
He didn't do anything that like stood out for me. Very injury prone for a big dude.
Oh shit, my bad, y'all. I thought I was showing my screen the whole time, and I'm not. Here we go, gang. My fault, gang. Yao Ming?
Nah.
They said a GOAT? Oh no. I don't know if I would put Yao Ming up there.
All right, that's cool for anybody else,
Man,
but for me, nah. Not even in terms of big men, no.
Nah, I don't know if I would put Yao Ming in there. Yo, Westbrook?
Is Westbrook a GOAT?
Westbrook's up there?
Yeah.
He
Still got,
To me,
got a ring.
to me, yeah.
So
that nigga
is
still
he a
got some
GOAT with
top
no
left.
ring? You feel me?
Yeah, I think so.
He don't got
Yeah,
a ring.
Also,
yeah.
he also
That's
didn't
what I'm
do what
talking
KD did. He
Definitely.
also didn't do what KD did in ring chase.
Huh?
He didn't do what KD did in ring chase.
I mean, yeah, but you can't win with them, so.
But
But anyway, you know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, I'll take that with KD, but it's like, yeah, you can't win with Russell, period. So Russell's teamed up with mad niggas. So
yeah,
Russell was on the
Yeah,
Lakers
Russell-
with LeBron James.
I think it's a Russell thing though. Damn, Don,
I
It
don't
is
think
a
that
Russell
was ever a good. I don't think that was ever a good fit.
It is a Russell thing.
Russell. I don't care how
Yeah, I
good
think
they
it's
go.
a Russell thing, bro. Word.
Because
Yeah.
LeBron James
Russell
needs shooters
has
and Russell Westbrook needs shooters. Neither one of them are real shooters, so that negates
Russell
either
needs
one
to
of
be in
them.
the same position as Ja Morant.
Damn, bro. Look at your man's made number 7 on that list, bro.
Like he needs to be in that position where the organization is built around him. A Damian
Russell?
Lillard situation or something like that. Yeah, Russell. Yeah.
James
If he
Harden.
do get somebody, it got to be somebody that is. If he's a superstar, he needs to have somebody that's just a star or less, not another superstar.
Fuck Karl Malone.
Definitely.
Stockton.
Fuck off.
Damn. Chris Paul. Bunch of ringless niggas, man.
That's another GOAT, Stockton.
Yeah.
I wouldn't put him above Jordan because And the biggest game he lost. And without, I don't know, just without Karl Malone, I want to like, because that pick and roll was like the key to their offense. So like, without Karl Malone, are you doing that? Maybe not. I don't know.
What,
Yo,
John Stockton?
Mark
John
Zuckerberg
Stockton.
and Elon Musk is gonna fight. Yo,
What?
hold up, gang, hold up. Mark Zuckerberg and Elon Musk is gonna fight, gang.
Yeah, right. In a celebrity boxing match or some shit?
Yo, that
Not
nigga
it.
Mark
That's
Zuckerberg
not even
said,
called a celebrity boxing
send
match.
me the
That's like
location
billionaire
in a
boxing
cage
match.
match.
Not
Okay,
it.
Trend I
man.
didn't necessarily see coming in 2023, but is kind of predictable. Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg are discussing having a fight, an actual fight. It was revealed.
Oh, come on.
Disgusting.
That shit is that's just hilarious.
This nigga dirty, right?
You might as well just throw fucking Vince McMahon
That
in
Meta
there
is planning
and make
necessarily
a
see
battle
coming in
royale.
2023, but is kind of predictable. Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg are discussing having a fight, an actual fight. It was revealed this week that Meta is planning to release a Twitter rival called Threads. Elon, of course, got involved in the conversation, said, I'm sure Earth can't wait to be exclusively under Zuck's thumb with no other options. At least it will be sane. Was worried there for a moment. He also replied to another tweet about this topic and said, Zuck, my... Oh, while this is happening, somebody replied, better be careful, Elon. I heard he does the...
I'm done. I'm done. I didn't want to laugh, but y'all niggas
That's
started
so
laughing,
childish, bro. That's so
Yo, I didn't want to
childish.
laugh, but y'all niggas started laughing, bro. Yo,
Nigga, I had no
what the
choice.
fuck
That
are
shit
we
was
watching? I
hilarious.
feel
That
like
was
these is
clever.
like,
Bro, that shit was
Yo.
funny, bro. That's some old
Yo,
South
Ty.
Park shit. Nigga said
when you, yeah, bro, that's exactly what I'm thinking about, bro. When you see two rich idiots or something, two like preppy kids arguing or something, and they both fucking leaning on each other's shoulders saying, you swing first. No, nigga, you hit me first. No, nigga, you hit me first.
Word. Chin on each other's shoulder, right?
Yeah, bro.
Jesus Christ, nigga.
That
tweet
shit was
about
funny.
this topic and said, Zuck, my... Oh, while this is happening, somebody replied, better be careful, Elon. I heard he does the jiu-jitsu now. Elon responded, I'm up for a cage match if he is, LOL. Zuckerberg saw this and then put it on his Instagram story and said, send me location, which of course is in reference to Habib's iconic send me
Yeah, that shit
location.
can't be
I can
real.
come any
Bro,
way you
these
want.
niggas are
Inside the
just
cage,
clowns.
outside the cage.
This nigga said, send me your location.
Send me location.
Send me location.
Oh, that was funny.
Wow.
These niggas were told to create a distraction as well.
Facts.
Chris Middleton declined his $40 million player option and becomes a free agent.
Well,
He was on his way out anyway. Been injured for the last 2 seasons.
Hi, yeah, I'm gonna be a dick for just a second. Everyone is so fucking stupid talking about this submarine. First off, I
I'm
don't
already
think it's
not
fucking
listening.
missing. I never thought it was missing for 2 seconds. Like, you're telling me, like, multiple billionaires and important people are on this fucking submarine to go see the Titanic, and there's happens to be no tracking device? Oh no, there's no GPS system or tracking device on this submarine for the fucking like Navy to find them? No? Be fucking for real. You realize NASA was originally founded to explore the ocean depths. And then I don't know
Right,
what the
this
fuck
is
they
true.
saw. I am a little bit of a conspiracy theorist, but I don't know what the fuck they saw. They were like, oh, just kidding. We're going to explore space because that's so much easier. I don't know if these billionaires were in some sort of trouble and they needed to fake their death or whatever, but this shit, they ain't fucking lost. Also, you know how the government loves to like shake some shiny shit in front of you when something in the background is happening? this is the shiny shit. What the fuck is actually going on? I don't know, but this fucker ain't fucking lost.
Think about it, yo. We got tracking devices and air tags and all type of shit. Y'all mean to tell me we can't, you feel me? We can't track these motherfuckers? Something ain't right. Yo, peep this shit right here, too. I haven't seen this video, but I just saw it right now. It's that shit I was telling y'all earlier. Shout out to WorldStar.
Jose da Silva captained the supply ship on one of his missions.
He's very experimental.
Da Silva said,
Damn, WorldStar? What the fuck? Yeah, man. Damn, what's going on with my boy Zion?
Since she found out he's having a child with another woman. On Monday, this woman actually threatened to release a homemade adult tape of herself and Williamson saying, quote, NBA, I have sex tapes of me and Zion Williamson, and he also has them on his trap phone. She later wrote, trade him now. He doesn't deserve to be in New Orleans. Sex tapes dropping soon. Why would he not deserve to be in New Orleans? Do we have a bunch of monks running around in New Orleans? Is the Pope residing there and somebody forgot to tell us? Why would that be cause to pause? Why would that be a reason to trade Zion Williamson? Mariah Mills, what is wrong with you? Respectfully, seriously, what's wrong with you? First of all, why are you publicizing stuff like that? Why are you publicizing your business like that? Your business like that? Well, maybe I can't get on you for that because it's part of what you say you do. I'm not judging. I'm just saying it's part of what you said you do. But he doesn't do that. He plays basketball for a living. He hooked up with you in private, allegedly, supposedly. And because he's with somebody else, you gonna go through all of this? No wonder Twitter banned her. Even if you did release a sex tape and you did all of this unnecessary trifling stuff, Mariah, the fact is, that shouldn't be something that's gonna get him traded. If I'm an executive or if I'm an owner, at the end of the day, what she is suggesting is that one of the great young basketball players in this game should be traded because he had sex with somebody else other than her. Really?
Who the fuck she thinks she is? Yeah, she's looking for a come up, bro. Who the fuck she thinks she is, bro? Get the fuck out of here. That's your fucking mind.
It can't be entirely blamed on her. Like the Zion, it's like, God damn, bro, Jesus Christ, nigga. Right. They don't give y'all niggas a talk when y'all come to the league or something.
Yo, word, bro, like something, nigga. Some type, yo, word, bro.
This bitch does porn. How you going in this bitch like raw, bro? Like, what's up with you, bro?
Word, man. Some of these niggas is weird. Didn't you hear there was a chick who basically said that she met an NBA player, Miami Heat player during a Van Young? We don't know who the fuck you is, so you can't join up, bro.
I don't know. I don't really. That's his business, but it's like I just be surprised at how stupid niggas could be or allow themselves to be.
Yo, you ain't see the bitch who basically said that a nigga from Miami Heat, basically she met this nigga at the club somewhere in Miami, and he took her back to the crib, asked her to have a threesome, and it was a whole tranny, bro. They was having a threesome with, bro, but she didn't want to disclose the nigga name.
I think you should go to jail for that.
Yo, crazy.
If you don't admit like what you are, I think you should go to jail for that.
Just be doing some weird fucking shit, bro. A lot of NBA niggas be doing weird shit, bro. Yo, this is crazy. What's good with this nigga, man?
I remember sometime we did 10 episodes for my show, and in this last season, I was hitting a block, right? I was like, oh, I'm not doing it right, right? So I went in the corner, and then I was looking at.
Yo, hold up. Get the fuck out of here. Hold up, bro. Is this how this nigga really talks, bro? This is Franklin from Snowfall.
He's British, bro. Mm-hmm.
Bro, hold up, nigga. This ain't my nigga Franklin.
I was.
It is, bro.
Sometime we do 10 episodes
Damn,
for my show, and in this last season, I was hitting a block, right? I was like, oh, I'm not doing it right, right? So I went in the corner, and then I was looking at the wall, and I was like, come on, devil, like, come to me, because I had to do something like crazy, right? Had nightmares for a month, so it does come
to it or after.
Like I had nightmares every day. Like I felt that energy,
Oh, interesting.
you know, and I had to pray and do all this stuff to like get rid of it. And you know, you call your mom up and you're like, bring me back to life. And that stuff is real. That stuff really is real.
Nigga, you British motherfucker, dog. That nigga fooled me, dog. That is crazy, bro. That is crazy, bro.
You know how he develops his accent, his American or his California accent. So what he did was he hired
this is funny.
the nigga Dub C.
Yeah.
Bro,
from West Side Mexico.
Stop, bro. Stop.
And fucking followed him around and shit. Nigga.
What? This is real? What?
Bro.
Rest in peace to Nate, dog.
He hired Dub C, nigga, to get his accent, to get the West Coast accent.
Bro,
that's South Central accent.
Nah.
And
nigga did not.
Yo, you know who else? You ever watch that show, All American? Bro, you ever watch that show, All American?
I haven't, but I'm about to now that you mentioned it. Why? What's up with it?
Huh?
I said I haven't, but now I'm probably gonna watch it now that you mentioned it. Why? What's up with it though?
So there's a show called All American, and niggas from it's about a true story.
You said what?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Did you just repeat yourself twice, nigga?
Nah,
but yeah, he's from the he depicts a fucking kid from Compton, but the nigga's from London. He's from London, the UK. He got the British accent and shit too. That fucked me up.
Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, y'all just fucked me up with that.
There's a lot of these dudes that's coming here. That
From
comes
the
here
UK
and get these roles.
Facts. What the fuck?
Some of them do good jobs. There's another dude too. He played on Attack the Block.
Yeah, what's that?
Oh, you never heard Attack the Block? It's about these aliens that come into this UK neighborhood and try to take over and shit. And these kids from the projects and shit, nigga, ends up fighting them and shit. That's just funny as hell.
Bro, this dude's from the fucking
That's
UK.
called Attack the Block.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to the genius John Singleton.
Yeah, nigga, there's a whole surge of them niggas that's coming over here.
Yo, do y'all remember this white boy that was going viral?
Rest in peace.
Y'all remember this white boy?
Word.
Do we remember what?
Y'all remember this white dude right here that was going viral saying he'll kill about her? He'll kill about the shorty? Well, he got locked up basically, nigga, and she left him for a black dude. Basically, it was viral because this nigga was a racist piece of shit. Yeah, he was saying this war behind this one, and he was going viral like for a minute, bro. You feel me? Oh, his dumbass got locked up. First degree murder. And now his shorty moved on with a black dude. He's sick.
The new development.
He's sick right now. Bro, niggas be doing the most. Damn, look at this little baby lookalike, bro. What the fuck, bro?
How you mad? She choosing me.
Hold up. Let me mute this because we can't put that on here, but bro. Definitely look like a little baby. That's funny. Yo, there's a lot of people doing that shit now, huh? Like trying to be rappers and shit.
Social media, man. Social media.
Facts. That's a fact. No way. What? Have y'all seen this? Nah, this gotta be a joke, bro.
I am black.
I am black.
I'm black.
I am black.
I'm Asian.
How many inches everybody have in their hair right now?
Girl, my wig new is 24 inches.
Bam.
Thank you for asking.
I have 22, 18, and 16 inches of my hair still in right now.
I'm big wig style, girl.
I have a natural haircut.
I have a fade.
I'm natural, so I'm waiting for braid season.
Hold on. Here we is. Wait. I'm missing the voice at the end.
I shaved my hair, so I have like a blonde little,
that's cute.
going with the Tiffany Haddish look right now.
She said Tiffany Haddish. That's right.
I don't have a wig on, or I don't have any type of weave, so that's gonna make me feel a little suspicious from the start.
What y'all moisturize with this morning?
My fault. I just read something and it said some wild shit, so that's all I was looking for, but I don't want to watch this entire video. Just to get to that. But bro, I think it says the Chinese girl says that she's a black slave. Hey, yo. Oh, they trying to guess who's Asian. I'm dead. I read that wrong. Yo, I know what's going on now. So I guess they all blindfolded, and they're trying to figure out who's Asian out of all of them. Yo, I'm dead. I don't want to see this shit. I read that shit wrong. I'm dead. Oh, man. People are weird, bro. Damn, $250K per person, nigga. Damn, $250,000 just to die, nigga. That shit sounds crazy.
Wasn't niggas just watching a couple shows talking about that?
CBS News learned that the Boston Coast Guard.
Talking about what, Brody?
That show, 1,000 Ways to Die.
Oh shit! Word. That's definitely on 1,000 Ways to Die right there.
1,001, nigga. After that one.
Like, bro, this nigga controlling this shit with a remote controller, bro.
That's crazy.
I'm dead.
Mexico death sentence. Yeah. That's some wild shit.
Yeah, that's insane. Talking
Money
about being a jackass.
Money can't cure stupidity. And it really can't.
Damn, that's a fact.
It's got one button, and that's it. Yeah, so we run the sub with this game controller.
It's made by Logitech, but it's basically a Sony PlayStation style controller. If you want to go forward, you press forward. If you want to go back, you press back. You want to turn to the left, it's like that. You want to turn to the right, you turn to the right.
That fucking controller's gonna explode as soon as you get down there. So they heard supposedly some noise. If they have all this technology and they can hear that knocking under there, how the fuck can't they tell where it's coming from? I don't understand.
APH. What a legend. What a legend.
Damn. What y'all think? Y'all think it's a distraction?
Something bigger has to be happening.
Yeah, I told niggas I got my eye on other shit. Like again, Bangladesh, bro, just strayed away from the U.S. dollar and they just joined BRICS. The shit that Putin, the currency that Putin, you know, like they're trying to have a different. They're not trying to be under the U.S. dollar anymore. Them niggas are saying fuck the U.S. dollar. I think this was like yesterday.
What?
And it's not even just Bangladesh. It's a few others that are straying away. Like, there's mad shit happening, bro. I'm not the whole alien shit and all that. Like, nigga, NASA got a machine where they can make clouds. Like, I'm not that shit. I'm not like.
That's a fact.
Like I'm not. I see, but I'm not paying attention to because I'm wondering. Like, okay, what law is being made that we're not paying attention to? What the whole Ukraine thing is still happening, and we got niggas that are saying fuck the U.S. dollar.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like that shit I'm putting to the forefront more than the aliens thing because I think aliens have always been here, but it doesn't surprise me. They've always been here. We got to be completely naive to think we're the only ones living in the universe. But
I want proof for myself.
Now I understand that, but it's just I acknowledge them already. Seeing them would just be the cherry on top or the icing on the cake, whatever. But just I've always acknowledged them like they exist or whatever. Like we have Roswell, that happened way before we were born. Fucking, you know what I mean? Area, you know, all of that. So Nixon saying, he asked somebody, does he want to see the aliens or something like that? It was somebody on Joe Rogan.
It was something more recent when it was talking about how the U.S. and the Vatican is covering up shit in Roswell and shit.
Yeah, that too. Yeah. Mm-hmm. With the files downstairs.
Oh, you're talking about Bob Lazar?
So it's like I've always acknowledged it, but seeing it'll just be like, okay, well, I knew it, or I figured. But just Biden at the helm right now is just like that's what I'm paying attention to.
Yo, bro, they just said that there's literally evidence of that nigga. They said taking billions of dollars in bribes, nigga, from different countries and shit, and Ukraine and shit like that. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So
$5 million.
And you remember that nigga's son? That nigga's son got crossed smoking crack and all that shit. You feel me, bro? We gonna see some shit once we can vote again, bro. Niggas ain't about to vote for that nigga.
I don't think niggas wanted to vote for him in the first place.
So, I don't even know. Yeah, who the fuck voted for that nigga, man?
Lesser two evil, basically.
Do you feel like people voted for him because of his association with Obama?
That too, yeah.
Niggas forgot about that, but yes,
I
absolutely.
always thought that, but I was just like, that might not be realistic. But then again, why wouldn't
absolutely felt like that?
Yeah, I was like, let me just stay out of this one.
Yeah,
I'm gonna just stay out of this one. You got other niggas inciting fucking riots at the fucking Capitol building, and this nigga can barely keep his balance.
Right.
He can't remember what he ate yesterday.
You got to write it down on paper.
Like, that's what we getting, like, fucking presidential or government advice from, nigga. That's who we got running our country. This nigga can't even ride a bike.
Oh, this nigga definitely fell off. That was funny. Bro, I've never seen a president have so many falls. Like, this nigga fall going upstairs. This nigga fucking fall.
Standing still. This nigga fell standing still, bro.
Bro, this nigga, you seen him on the podium? This nigga fell in front of them army, them academy people.
Yeah, bro, what's wrong with
that
this
shit?
nigga?
Was wild, nigga.
This nigga's a perverted bastard.
He felt like a toddler too. Like, you know how like toddlers just limbs go everywhere.
Yeah, like yo, you guys also I feel like this nigga Biden, bro, he also passed like a whole bunch of laws for like kids to be like able to make all these decisions and shit like that. You feel me? Like, just we heard about that shit more than ever now. You feel me? That he's in his presidency than ever, bro. And the nigga passed mad laws for that shit. And even just throwing bread everywhere. You feel me? Didn't the nigga fucking just sign some shit where now they're gonna be drilling in Alaska somewhere out there in the fucking in Antarctica over there, fucking drilling for oil and shit out there too now? Come on, bro. It's like, nigga.
This is after they said they wouldn't do that, right?
This nigga's just all over the place, bro. I don't fuck with that nigga, bro. I just don't trust him, bro. I feel like he's one of them people that everybody else is control. I feel like he's just a person who sits in front of the camera, right, and speaks. But I feel like he's being controlled by a whole bunch of other people. You feel me? Like, he's just there. You feel me? Like, whatever they say to say, that's what he does. You feel me? Like, he's literally a puppet. You feel me? That's what I feel like.
Who, Biden?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah, he's a mouthpiece for big corporations.
Yeah,
he's like a mascot, like a team mascot.
Didn't they say he have mental issues and shit? He be forgetting shit and all that, dementia and all that. Think about it. It's like the nigga's a weirdo, bro. The nigga is being controlled by a bunch of other people. I was watching this video the other day. The nigga was like scratching his neck, and some people that was recording, like, the nigga scratching the back of his neck, bro. It was like almost like the nigga had a mask on or something. It was weird, bro.
This nigga is 189 years old, nigga. His skin is gone, bro. It's like this is hanging on by a thread, bro.
Facts. Nigga's weird. He's 89.
He's almost up there. He's like 5 years away from that thing, I think. He old as shit, nigga. Yo, why is FedEx t-shirt so fucking expensive? This shit is retarded.
Yeah, this nigga is weird, bro. I'm telling you. think it's weird, bro. Look at this jackass. Fell down the stairs, bro. Look at this thing, y'all. This is our fucking president, y'all. Look at this nigga, bro. Okay, go up here. I got this. All right. Almost there. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, shit, nigga. What the fuck? What? Nigga done scuffed my shit.
Who put these stairs here?
If I hurry up, nobody seen it. You niggas ain't see shit. Bunch of bitches. Hey, yo. That nigga really busted his ass like 3 times right there. Oh, we get another angle. Whoops. 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 Yo, he's like, yo, what the fuck? What's on the bottom of my shoes? Nigga looks under his shoes. He's like, you ain't see shit.
But are you willing tonight to condemn white supremacists and militia groups?
Sure. Stand back and stand.
Man.
I remember that shit. This nigga said, "Hey man."
Man, bro. Shit's crazy.
Pal, thanks for swearing at me. I tell you what, easy to swear at you. We've got news. Rashid Sunak is now the prime minister. You're trying your best, but it never feels like enough. What a stupid son of a bitch. But guess what? We got a lot to do. You gotta say hi to me.
Yeah.
We go back a long way. She was 12, I was 30, but anyway.
Whoa!
This woman helped me get.
Hold up. Nah, hold up. Yeah, hold up. What? What?
Rashid Sunak is now the prime minister. You're trying your best, but it never feels like enough. What a stupid son of a bitch. But guess what? We got a lot to do. You gotta say hi to me. We go back a long way. She was 12, I was 30, but anyway. This woman helped me get an awful lot done. Anyway.
Well, I'm sick and tired of smart guys.
I'm sick and tired of ordinary people being fleeced.
I'm tired of being quiet.
Where I'm sick and tired. I'm just sick and tired. You have this notion that somehow if you're poor,
Nah, nigga, you're just
cannot
tired.
do it. Poor kids are just as bright and just as talented.
He's just tired.
Wealthy kids, black kids, Asian kids. No, I really mean it, but think how we think about it. I'm sorry to take so long, guys, but everybody knows I like white kids. I'm just sick and tired. We have this notion that somehow if you're poor, you cannot do it. Poor kids are just as bright and just as talented as white kids. Wealthy kids, black
So
kids,
white kids aren't poor?
Asian kids. No, I really mean it, but think how we think about it. I'm sorry to take so long, guys, but everybody knows I like kids better than people. I like kids better than people. Everybody knows I like kids better than people.
This nigga said that shit like there's no
my
poor
daughter and
white people.
granddaughters, no serious guys who are 30.
Okay.
Right?
No what?
No serious guys who are 30.
I'll keep that in mind.
People are waiting for relief. I got them $1.9 trillion relief so far. They're going to be getting checks in the mail that are consequential this week for childcare. A lot has been happened already, number one. Number two, I'm going to fight like heck. Just remind them, I wrote the bill on the environment. Why would I not be for it? Guess what? Employers can't find workers. I said, yeah, pay them more. This is an employees bargaining chip now. What's happening? They're going to have to compete and start paying hardworking people a decent wage. Unchain Wall Street. They're going to put you all back in chains.
Whoa. Did he just say you're gonna put your back in chains?
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Yo, what the fuck? Hey, yo. Hold up. Look at this nigga. The nigga just fell off the bike. I'm dead. Hey, yo, he said they're gonna put y'all back in chains. I'm done. That nigga's a dry ball.
Thank you, Mr. Vice President. I think you know how much it means to me to have you swear me in today, and I thank you. Trust and confidence. I've got a lot of thanks to give out here. First and foremost to my perfect wife, Stephanie, my wonderful son, Will, and my daughter, Ava, already mentioned.
And you guys can sit the edge or what?
And Will, and
Y'all
to
just
have
see what
you.
he just did to his wife, bro.
Vice President, I think you know
This
how
is
much it
right,
means
bro.
to me to have you swear me in today, and I thank you. Trust and confidence.
He's like,
I've got a lot of thanks to
my
give
roll
out
number's
here.
112.
First and foremost to my perfect wife, Stephanie, my wonderful son, Will, and my daughter, Ava, already mentioned.
And you guys can sit the edge or what? I don't want you to have to see it all along, but it's up to you. By the way, he gave me permission to touch him. All right.
Whoa. Nigga is wild.
Expand your capacity is through the partnership that we have, federal and state government, along with local governments. This issue is ongoing each year, as we have discussed. It gets worse. It affects real people.
Thank you, Boris. And I want to thank that fellow down under. Thank you very much, pal. Appreciate it, Mr. Prime Minister. No matter what their cost, 2, 10, 12, 15. Oops, stepping on that's black. Anyway. Oh man, this is boring. Isn't this boring? Charlie, this is boring. Come on.
I call on you to commit to concrete actions to stop the destruction of this magnificent planet. This conference is one of the most important meetings in history. On behalf of we, the 15, I ask you.
Please welcome the Prime Minister of Italy, Mario Draghi.
Yeah, he's weird, bro.
And by the way, you know, I sit on the stand and it get hot. I got hairy legs that turn blonde in the sun. And the kids used to come up and reach in the pool and rub my leg down so it was straight, and then watch the hair come back up again. They looked at it. So I learned about roaches. I learned about kids jumping on my lap. And I've loved kids jumping on my lap.
Jesus Christ.
Nigga said I love children jumping on my lap. This nigga went last one. It is what it is, nigga. We have to pause this nigga every time he say a sentence.
Niggas are destroyed that word. Yo.
I gotta roll up for this one.
By the way, I'm very much worried about this guy's biceps.
I love children jumping on my lap.
There's a man. I hope we're on the same side.
He's Russian.
I don't care who he is. He's got some real biceps. We call them
Yeah.
guns.
Wow.
don't even know where the fuck he's going. I don't want a president that got. Look, this nigga has no idea what is going on.
All right. He looks lost half the time. He's lost.
Yeah, why can't we get a president that's fucking of age? Last two presidents was
The combination of private enterprise and government working together has been really successful. He went on to say, all the way through the supply chain, there's a lot of innovation. Because of the actions we've taken, things have begun to change. End of quote. In the past 3 weeks, the number of containers sitting on docks, we're going to seize their yachts, their luxury homes, and other ill-begotten gains of Putin's kleptocracy. Kleptocracy. The guys who are the kleptocracies.
Kleptocracy. What the fuck?
Oh man.
Yo.
This nigga has no idea what the fuck he was talking about. Yo.
That was insane.
That's why his sons is running rampant like that.
All men and women created by go. You know the thing.
Hold up.
We hold these truths to be self-evident. All men and women created by go. You know the.
Who was dumber, him or George Bush?
Qualified people. I'm the best qualified person for this job.
Yo, that's a good one.
I'm beginning to see why your wife left you.
Why you texting? Why? You're getting nervous, man.
At least, I think at least George Bush was competent
COVID
enough
is
to
taken
read
this year.
to kids.
Just
I don't
since the
think he's
outbreak.
competent enough to read to kids.
Yeah, because this nigga wild and he like kids jumping on his lap.
Word.
Yeah, he said he likes kids jumping on his lap.
Epstein Island ass nigga.
Bro, that was a bit different, bro. Yeah,
Epstein Island for real.
Epstein Island ass nigga.
Hey yo. Yeah, he definitely was chilling with Epstein.
Since the outbreak,
pizza and all that
it's
shit.
taken more than 100 years. Look, here's the lives. When you think about it.
You know, the rapidly rising I don't know.
Goddamn right.
At Dartmouth on healthcare at the medical school, or not. I guess I wasn't actually on the campus, but the people from the medical school were at the. I want to be clear. I'm not going nuts. I'm not sure whether it was a medical school or where the hell I spoke, but it was on the campus. I propose, and I'm going to digress slightly. We're in a situation. The president asked me to head up a cancer moonshot. Another country and annex a significant portion of it called Crimea. He's saying that it was my boss, it was his fault. Guatemala, El Salvador, and to go in and say in Honduras and say, look, I took on Putin in terms of Iraq. In terms of what was going on in Ukraine. By strengthening, by investing $100 billion in education, in global warming efforts. It's a whole range of things. We can't afford it by just beginning to treat work, reward work as much as wealth.
Get hot. I got hairy legs that turn turn blonde in the sun.
Yeah, he said some wild shit. I got you, bro.
And the kids used to come up and reach in the pool and rub my leg down, so it was straight, and then watch the hair come back up again. If you want to protect yourself, get a double barrel shotgun. Have the shells, a 12 gauge shotgun.
That was young. 3 strikes.
Don't jump.
What?
Don't jump. They look at it. So I learned about roaches. I learned about kids jumping on my lap. And I've loved kids jumping on my lap. To say that LGBTQT people have no civil rights. No man has a right to raise a hand to a woman in anger. We have to just change the culture, period, and keep punching at it and punching at it and punching at it. It will be a big no, I really mean it. and immediately change the law in the state of Delaware protecting transgender people. We have to eliminate the funding gap that exists between minority white and majority white and non-white districts. We have this notion that somehow if you're poor, you cannot do it.
Black at
Poor
all.
kids are just as bright and just as talented as white kids.
I remember this.
Man, you're hard to keep up with.
You can do that. But after a good workout, got to drink up.
All right.
Otherwise, we're going to be in trouble with Jill and Michelle.
Just let Michelle know I did. All right.
Same time next week?
Same time next week. All right. You got a real dilemma, Mr. President.
I can't go every day, can I?
Which you like better, these or these?
Joe, they're the same.
You capture different moods. I didn't get a chance to flat shift in the second. I was afraid I'd go through those guys. I said, no. I said, if we were in high school, I'd take him behind the gym and beat the hell out of him. Corruption. Trump is out tweeting again this morning. I call him President Tweety. Well, Trump is pursuing a damaging and erratic trade war without any strategy, by the way. This guy is moving to just foment hate. But President Trump and the demagogues around the world, Donald Trump is reelected.
Demagogues.
He doesn't want to shed light. He wants to generate heat, and he's stoking violence in our cities.
Yo, why?
Did he say what? He said he's
stroking violence into our cities.
I think he meant to say evoking violence. This nigga is wild.
He said Trump was bad.
My physical as well as my mental fitness. And I want to see these beautiful young ladies. I want to see them dancing when they're 4 years older too. I'm looking forward to this, man.
Yo, hold up. Y'all heard exactly what he just said right there?
Looking forward to this, man. Dancing when they're 4 years older too. Ladies, I want to see them dancing when they're 4 years older too. I'm looking forward to this, man. You walk behind me in a debate. Come here, man.
Why should people want to make a change, though?
Well, that's up to them to decide.
Why should they?
It's for them to decide.
Well, make your case.
I'm not going to. We can't rebuild our economy and meet this climate crisis, exacerbating the need for environmental justice. Sorry, as a bug. Speaking of the environment. We need to work again with Canada and Mexico as neighbors, not as adversaries. Donald Trump does pose an extra threat to this. It's not hypothetical. There's things that are worth dealing with China tough on. It makes it far more durable, reliable, and powerful. And partnerships built on coercion. Because if you could take care, if you were a quartermaster, you can sure and hell take care of running a department store thing, where in the second floor of the ladies department or whatever. You know what I mean? He makes his wild claims and hopes. He now hopes we don't notice what he said or won't remember. And when he does follow through or doesn't do, would follow through the exact opposite. 1.2 billion. So you go ahead and you stack spaghetti sauce at a store and in a supermarket. You control the guy.
Yo, it makes no sense, bro.
So on a forklift. What happened? The way China will respond is when we gather the rest of the world that in fact believes in open trade and making sure that we're in a position that the world that we deal with WHO the right way. That in fact that's when things began to change. I looked at it anyway. That's what I think my plan. I know what my plan does. I mean. No, but I mean, it's not about, I know you're supporting by saying booing, but look, here's the deal. And I had a nurse nurses at Walter Reed Hospital who would bend down and whisper in my ear and go home and get me pillows. They would make sure they'd actually
probably nothing ever taught in, you can't do it in the COVID time, but they'd actually breathe in my nostrils to make me move, to get me moving. So you don't make somebody else sick. Sick. What's with this guy? Well, the only thing we can do about it is be prepared. We have a whole group of lawyers who are going out to every voter registration physician in the states, the secretaries of state, making sure that they, in fact, have a game plan as to how they're going to allow the voting to take place. But in the 2020 census, which is now 2 censuses ago, soon to be, estimated 200 million people have died, probably by the time I finish this talk. Unnecessarily, now we have over 120 million dead from COVID. That's why I made it a priority my entire career to work closely with you. From the time I got to the Senate 180 years ago,
What?
as well as my tenure as vice president.
1887. Bro, you heard what he said?
United States Constitution.
He said he came in the shit 180 years ago.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Kingswood Community Center. Actually, that's the one down I used to work. It's a joke. You know where we were. Anyway, welcome to the nation's Constitution Center. I had the great privilege of being
this nigga is creepy as shit.
Leader of this outfit for a year.
It's very weird.
It's an appropriate place to make the speech I'm about to make. Great. How are you? Hey, everyone. I'm Joe Biden's husband. But the truth is, she's the strongest person I know. She's a backbone like a ramrod. That's the kind of first lady this Joe Biden will be. God love you. I know you're trying to goad me, but I mean, I'm so forward looking to have an opportunity to sit with the president or stand with the president in debates. So I couldn't tell anybody but Barack. Don't have here in Miami, in Florida. You don't have it here. That is, if you keep.
Yo, he's weird, bro. Weird, bro. I don't know how we got this dude as our president. He's weird.
I'm not even saying nothing about it because I'm just so burnt out. I will be saying something about it. I'm in amazement on what's going on in the world.
Diddy goes on to say that he needs to have a one-on-one conversation with Dave, but that will have to wait until he regains control of his wits.
And believe me, when I get my thoughts together, I'm gonna figure out a way to articulate myself. Because this conversation ain't even for the whole world to hear. It's just for us.
But what has Dave Chappelle said or done that seemed to aggravate Diddy to such a dangerous degree? Well, we all know how Dave Chappelle loves to make fun of anything and everything, but he goes overboard when it comes to speaking about the LGBTQ community. We have witnessed that on various occasions. For example, once in his show, he talked about how sensitive the trans community is and even joking about the queers can land you in serious trouble.
In our country, you can shoot and kill, but you better not hurt a gay person's feelings.
I'm not even saying nothing about it because I'm just so.
But that's facts, though.
If God forbid, knock on wood and all that. If Diddy had any, if anything happened to Dave Chappelle, and Diddy had anything to do with it, I'm going on a suicide mission.
If what? If
something happens to Dave Chappelle, or happen, if Diddy had something to do with it, or any kind of rumor or anything like that, after hearing this shit, I'm going on a suicide mission.
Damn.
Because it's like the same old thing. Look what they did, with Jamie Foxx, nigga.
Right.
So it's like, nigga, Diddy's the devil. I don't believe anything that the nigga says.
I don't believe Diddy at all. Look at that first thing that popped up. The very weird world of Diddy.
How do you do this? This is not human. Were you on the ceiling?
When these rappers get killed, not incidental. Somebody made $100 million and now don't have to talk to that artist or none of their crew. Don't have to validate none of their contracts.
And Fab and Jada and everybody, they made a compilation video of you because they said you were sounding real suspect on the interview.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Of course, did he see it? No, I didn't see it.
When you hear of Diddy, many refer to him as a
Nah, they was just saying.
wear
I'm
suits,
responding to Lady Royals. What they were saying was, Jamie Foxx was exposing Diddy's weird sex parties, weird gay.
Yeah, had niggas playing naked basketball and shit.
Yeah, nigga. So that's why, like, they try to have. They said that Diddy has something to do with everything that's going on with Jamie Foxx and shit.
deeper than the ocean.
Facts.
Deeper than the ocean, in love with Young Miami. Others would say Diddy is selfish, a narcissist, that he's gay, and he's destructive. Why could these much rumors be surrounding Diddy? Before we even begin talking about Diddy, let me open your eyes into the secret parties of the mega rich. The parties of the mega rich. On February 9th, 2022, a documentary was posted to Vice describing the secret sex parties of the mega rich. These parties were filled with some of the most vilest things. The manager recalls that on one weekend, a large group of 60-ish people would rent out an entire hotel. They would purchase the entire hotel just to turn it into one giant orgy. They'd spend $250,000 just for 2 nights at a time. And these billionaires, they would leave one heck of a nightmare in these hotel rooms. Is it blood on the floor, feces on the walls, or even semen stains on the ceiling? Inside these rooms that were left by these billionaires, a black
Nigga said
light
semen
showing germs
stains
not
on the
visible to the eye, to the naked eye, would be turned on, and what they saw that was left of this party was disgusting.
We looked down and saw the stains. We looked to the sides and saw them on the wall. At one point in the bathroom, we looked up and saw them all on the ceiling, and we were just like, how do you do this? This is not human. Were you on the ceiling?
The secret parties of Diddy. Just like that party, Diddy has been known to be having some of the most freakish Hollywood parties. In a video, you'll see Jamie Foxx as he jokingly describes these parties of Hollywood. Jamie would even say one time of how Diddy spent $1 million just to host a party of this sort.
I would hang out and watch him throw parties.
Sure, he famously threw his white party out.
He would throw a party. One point, I went to Philly, followed him all the way to Philly. He threw a party, and he said, "Yo, Playboy, this party costs $1.5 million."
So $1.5 million to throw this party. With this, you can definitely tell that these types of Hollywood parties are definitely going on behind closed doors. And apparently, this was something that Diddy did often. But what do you think could be happening inside these multi-million-dollar parties? I mean, I'm sure there's some crazy things happening, right?
And I said, Puff, I'll throw you a party for $400.
On a TV program called Drink Champs, Diddy had a few shots, and he became so tipsy that he started referring to other men as his daddy.
Yeah, I love this drink. I like when you like this, Daddy. Daddy, I like when you scrambling and scraping for shit. I like that.
What in the freakish world is
Then you
happening?
ask them when they go
Kind of makes
party
you
with him.
wonder, right? How
They start
come
partying
Diddy
with
is referring to other grown men as his daddy? Could Diddy be gay?
Yeah, I love this drink.
Where you put my bag
I like
at?
when you like this, Daddy.
Yeah, where you put my bag
Daddy,
at?
I like when you scrambling and scraping.
Not only did Diddy say these things, he continued by
Jesus
saying he wanted
Christ,
to party and have a birthday party with.
Yo, I remember this. He also
I remember that shit. That shit was crazy.
Remember he was asking Fab like, "Yo, why you don't party with me no more, Daddy?" You remember that shit?
Yeah.
He was like, "What?"
Party with Fab, the guy that was sitting across from him.
I'm in.
Look back on where I became.
Did you miss me though? For real? Because I'm saying it seems like a thing. It was his
party
birthday
with
party.
man.
Man, I'm talking about for your birthday. I want you to party with me for your birthday, man.
We partied for my birthday before you.
It looks like when Diddy has had a few shots, his true colors begin to show. This might also make you wonder, what types of birthday party did Diddy have in his mind? And from what you're about to find out, Diddy's parties aren't just of regular birthday parties with cakes and presents. His parties are very mature, very mature.
And Tupac was like a couple, seemed like to me. It was just a lot of weird shit going on.
But that's to come. Just a few minutes after Diddy said he wanted to party with Fabs on Drink Champs, Diddy then goes on to play fight with another man.
Hey, yo, don't do that.
I remember this. He wanted to get a dress.
Look at this nigga. Just a married nigga. No, bro. Bro, come tell the story. Bro, we're intoxicated.
Listen.
Oh, bro, we have me.
Right, some bone chilling, suspect stuff happening here. After that podcast, the clips of Diddy saying all those things went so viral that he'd be asked about it. On a Breakfast Club episode of January 18, 2018, Diddy was their guest.
Right. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. We got a special guest in the building.
Brother Love is here.
Yeah. Just call me Love.
Just love now.
Just Love now.
And around 17 minutes into the podcast, Charlamagne asked Diddy about those things he said in the interview.
When you was with Nori and Fab and Jada and everybody, they made a compilation video of you because they said you were sounding real suspect on the interview.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Of course, did he see that?
No, I didn't see it.
You didn't see it?
I swear to God.
Come on, man. You saw that on World Star and on the gram.
Check this out. When they started playing the game, the pause game, I would definitely.
That came from Harlem too.
Yeah, came from Harlem. I definitely would say some. Oh my! Whoa! The crowd would be like, "What? Did he just say that?" You know what I'm saying? I don't play games. Y'all know. You know what I'm saying? I'm a grown man. I don't play games. But yeah.
Did you
compilation? Nah, I was coming off of being in Miami a night of party, and I don't really remember what I was saying. You know what I'm saying?
Diddy starts pretending, playing dumb, acting ignorant, like he does not know what Charlamagne was talking about. Charlamagne asks Diddy if he recalls. Diddy says no. Then Charlamagne goes on to play the clips for Diddy.
Play some.
Hey, yo, listen, yo, I love it all. I love it all, man. I like when you like this, Daddy. Daddy, I like when you scrambling and scraping for shit.
That was you.
Scrambling.
What? You said, I like when you do it like that, Daddy. When you scrambling and scraping for shit.
Hey.
Pause.
What I was talking about.
Nah. I mean,
you don't go back and look at that stuff and laugh.
I mean, it could be funny. I don't really be on it like that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like.
I'm sure we can put Charlamagne's compilation against
gambling.
He's salty. Look at his face.
And Charlamagne goes on to play
Look
the
at his
clips
face when
for
they
Diddy.
Play some.
Hey, yo, listen, yo, I love it all. I love it all, man.
You love it all.
I like when you like this, Daddy. Daddy, I like when you scrambling and scraping for shit.
That was you.
Scrambling.
You said, I like when you do it like that, Daddy. When you scrambling and scraping for shit.
Hey.
Yeah, you said that.
What I was talking about.
Hey. Nah. I mean,
You don't go back and look at that stuff and laugh.
I mean, it could be funny. I don't really be on it like that. You know what I'm saying? Like.
I'm sure we can put Charlamagne's compilation against Diddy's compilation.
We have a bunch.
Yeah.
I mean, I also don't do it because I know I'm bad at the game. I know I say like reckless stuff out my mouth that's just not maybe adding up to with somebody who's homophobic, but I'm not homophobic and I really don't care. You know what I'm saying? But I'm bad at the game, and it's probably hilarious. I would love to see it. I would love to see the video compilation.
It's hilarious.
50 came up here and he was giving you flack for the asking Fab to party. So he'll ask you. Oh, he'll ask you to play the clip, man.
Yeah, play the clip. Go ahead.
I want you to party with me for your birthday, man.
We partied for my birthday before. You came to my party.
No, but me and you ain't never really party. You know what I'm saying?
I asked 50 about that.
Hell
he said you did the same thing to him. You asked.
Party really means sniff coke. You feel me? That's what he talking about.
You asked him to take him shopping.
Yeah. I thought he needed some clothes.
All we know is that on that interview,
Yo, that was another thing. Y'all heard about that, right?
Yeah, the
The
50
nigga
Cent.
tried to take 50 shopping, bro. Yeah, 50 was like, fuck no, nigga. That's for females, nigga.
You asked him to take
He
him
was like,
shopping.
too close.
Yeah, that nigga's weird.
You asked him to take him shopping.
Yeah. I thought he needed some clothes.
All we know is that on that interview, Diddy never declined or accepted the allegations. In fact, like a politician, he dodged the questions. And I can see why he dodged them, right? That was the best thing Diddy could have done to keep his reputation. If he accepted those claims, he'd be coming out of the closet.
Yo, I think he's playing both sides of the fence.
Yeah,
And if he stay neutral,
he's definitely like I feel like he's definitely not like he's trying to seem like he's one of us, but at the same time he's not trying to shit on the group he's a part of.
Word.
Like just
Word.
running around the question type shit.
Facts. He's like beating around the bush, basically.
So that way he's still staying whoever's bigger than him that's telling him to throw those parties, he's still trying to, stay in the good graces of whoever that person is. Hollywood, basically.
Facts.
I agree.
That's facts. I agree too.
Because I feel, do you guys feel like there's been people that have like played the game of Hollywood, but then they tried to get out and then they ended up dead?
Oh yeah.
Like I mean, like they were part of the game at first. Then they were like, all right, this is too much to bear, rather because it's the religion, whatever, family, whatever. Then they tried to get out and then they were killed.
I would.
Yeah, that's a good question. We don't know because they got killed.
I would say Whitney would be one of them.
That's a good one. Whitney, that's a good one. Cause she was cool with Clive Davis.
Nigga, Pop, nigga. Pop, nigga.
That's a good one.
You said Pac?
Yeah, Pop. Talking that shit.
I don't think. That's different. He said get into like you try to how you say like play. You say you play Hollywood, nigga. Like you play.
Like you try to be good, like with them, like roll with them.
Definitely not
too much to bear. And
my fault. Your fault.
Kanye.
I think Britney Spears.
Kanye.
One of them.
Yeah, Kanye. Absolutely, Kanye.
Kanye.
I think Britney Spears.
Britney Spears.
Oh shit! Damn.
See, there's some. I mean,
Yeah, facts.
Bill Cosby.
But a lot of them are not. Well, a lot of them are not dead yet.
Yeah, not dead yet, but careers are shattered.
We party.
Most dead. Their careers are dead.
And I'm not praying. It's not like we're playing on anybody's death. It's just, bro. Whenever you hear about these celebrities dying, it's never because of natural causes.
Right.
It's always something that seemed like there was some foul play.
That cause a natural cause, like something that
right.
Yeah, facts.
Right. Oh, his doctor was the last person that was with him. Shit like that,
I think shit like Heavy D, the way Heavy D passed away. I think the way, because he passed away from the same way the way this whole Diddy shit, bro. Like, nigga, every person that was around Diddy had just about a heart attack.
Right, a heart attack, right. Same death every time.
Well, remember Jaguar? She was saying that shit too. Jaguar, right?
She was just like bringing it back up because everybody know that shit was known.
She said Diddy's a fucking weirdo. Remember, she said that. She also said the gay parties. She also said, yeah, bro. She said she also got locked up right after that shit. Remember that? Remember she said how everybody who was writing the book, a tell-all story around Diddy, everybody died.
They all had something in common. A tell-all book.
Yeah, Ken Porter. Yeah.
Everybody who died all around Diddy, nigga, back in the day, they fucking
Andre Harrell, his boss.
His boss. Yup.
Yeah.
They were all writing a tell-all story about the shit going on with Diddy. But remember too, didn't this nigga Shine do time behind Diddy too? The shooting in the club.
Loon, GDF,
Yeah, Loon is a crazy
Loon
story,
story.
and G
Yeah,
Dep. G
Loon
Dep's
story
also a
is
crazy
fucked up
story
too.
too.
Actually, Loon's on Math Hoffa shit as we speak. Like they got clips coming out.
Yeah,
I can't wait till that comes out.
Peep that. But it's like, come on, bro. There's so many for years, bro. You feel me? And like, you know, like, how the fuck has this nigga been getting away with this type of shit, bro? You know what I mean?
Mace was already saying this shit, nigga. When he got into that, when he first came back, before he started fucking with him again,
bro.
He was like, "Listen, everybody that you fuck with can't explain what happened. Everybody's dead,
Bro, even down to the
Craig
to
Mack,
Craig
fucking
Mack. Yeah, damn. Bro,
from
even
Craig Mack
down
to
to the
Biggie.
motherfucking down to the music deals, bro. Remember the locks, the shit with the locks and all that shit. How he didn't want to, you feel me? Release their publishing.
Bro,
And the
what?
shit now with Biggie shit,
Bro,
you feel me?
nigga. Remember, bro, this nigga put out like 4 of the bands and make money off of all of them. You don't hear from none of them.
Not one of them.
From Nash,
From
not a
Chopper,
solo,
from the first
not a
one,
solo artist. Nothing.
none
from
of
the
them.
first
Facts.
one to Danity Kane to that little boy group that he had.
Remember Dylan,
Like nigga, like none of them
Hot
made
fire.
it. None.
Facts, nigga. Yo, you don't hear about none of them niggas, bro.
They literally had to make it on their own. Like shout out to Babs with Queen of the Ring and shit like that.
And shout out to ES with the battle.
But this nigga Chopper
Nash,
just got in
Chopper,
trouble.
all them, bro.
Chopper
yeah.
just got in trouble not too long ago.
Damn.
What's the other nigga got in trouble too?
Fred.
Yeah, niggas used to be fighting.
Chopper got in trouble for sex trafficking, bro.
Yeah, nigga.
Wow.
That's weird, nigga. That's crazy as hell.
Wow, yeah, that's weird.
But everybody this nigga is like put to the forefront, they've all fell on their face. They're either dead or like broke in jail somewhere.
Yeah, I'm telling you, bro. This nigga's weird, bro.
You don't even hear about 112.
Bro, do you think Bad Boy had more people at the forefront than any other label?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
That's fucking crazy to think about, bro.
Absolutely.
Like everybody we can name, from G Dep to Keith Murray to Craig Mack. Like that's a lot of people, bro.
$112.
Yeah.
You don't hear about them niggas no more.
Yeah, bro. Faith Evans, bro. Big, bro. Come on, bro. The Locks, Mace, Shine.
Wow.
Rest in peace, Black Rob.
Right, Black Rob.
Damn, nigga.
And these were like, if they weren't in a group, they shined. Like they weren't like, you know what I mean? These niggas shined for like a hot period.
Facts.
Everybody had their own shine.
Yo, French Montana still signed to them niggas. Yo, bro, Young Jock was signed to them niggas. Bro, those are mad niggas, bro.
Bruh, oh my God. I knew this was gonna hurt.
They had a crazy lineup. They had a crazy lineup.
Bro, yo, from 94 to 2000, Total was over there.
Yeah,
damn.
Totally, yeah.
That sucks, bro.
I'm telling you, bro. Them niggas had a crazy lineup.
Mario Winans was over there from 2001 to 2008.
Wasn't Carl Thomas over there too?
Was Carl Thomas over there?
Yeah, Carl Thomas. Yep.
Bro, oh my goodness.
Babs is down and out too. After Remy came out with her league, QOTR isn't popping anymore.
Nah, not really. Well, yeah, because Remy's a bigger name, that's why. If this was
Party
shit,
for my
Remy
birthday before. You can't.
she about to take over URL too. URL ain't popping the way it used to after Easy the Block Captain left and Sue Surf got locked up.
right, this is true. And plus, what they're doing with caffeine is fucking robbery.
Facts. And that stupid ass app.
Yep, that shit's
Yo,
robbery. Ain't nobody buying that shit.
Free my nigga Sue Surf.
Bro, Foxy Brown was that Bad Boy?
Yep.
Yo, did they ever have that So Def versus Bad Boy battle?
I mean, they both made CDs called "We Invented the Remix," but I mean, it
I
didn't.
think it's in September.
What y'all
I
think?
don't know why it's taking so long, but
This shit's gonna be fire, man.
I mean, just because of the lineup that this fucking snake had, I'm gonna have to go with Bad Boy.
Word. But So Def also had crazy hits.
I think the fight is fixed because the shit is in New York.
Oh, it's in New York. That's crazy. Yeah, that's not
that's
fair.
terrible.
That's
That's
not
horrible.
fair. Yeah, that's not fair.
That was their name, Day 26.
But I still give Diddy the slight edge.
I give Diddy the edge because he's a fucking snake, nigga.
I give it to Diddy all the way around because all he got to do is play Biggie's catalog, Total.
Yeah.
Word, nigga. Faith Evans, Low Faith Evans.
Like it's over with.
Yeah.
I mean, this nigga had Jagged Edge, but that's it. And Lil Bow Wow and Crisscross.
Hold on, man. He had the Brat. He had a couple niggas, bro. He had Mariah Carey. He had Usher at one point. He had the Franchise Boys. He had a couple niggas, bro.
Yeah, but I don't know if they're fucking with the likes of Notorious B.I.G.
Nah, of course not. They had Jake.
If
This
we
nigga had
say names like Machine Gun Kelly, then yeah, they got a shot. But
Jake Vaughn. He had a bunch of niggas. That one hit wonder nigga. That everybody in the club get tipsy. Y'all remember that one hit wonder shit?
yeah, a lot of these niggas on Bad Boy sold albums. Like it was a lot of one hit wonders on So Def.
Don't forget about Shine. He was nasty. Yeah, Shine was nice. Facts.
Fabulous was over there?
Nah, he said Shine.
Nah, I'm reading the names right now. It says that the artists that are under
running the streets is Bad Boy. Yeah, that nigga Shine was ill, man. That beat. Whoa! That beat's retarded.
Bro, he was with Bad Boy. That's crazy, nigga.
Who was that?
Fabulous.
Wow.
Fabulous, Gorilla Soul, Boys in the Hood.
That's crazy.
The little group, B5. Red
had-
Cafe was on Bad Boy.
Wow, Red Cafe. What happened to that nigga, bro? That's crazy.
And King Los is over there. This nigga has mad people.
Oh, shit.
I ain't gonna lie, JD got some. He had some hitters. You got Escape, Monica, them Franchise Boys. Who else he had? TLC.
Oh yeah.
Young
No bullshit. Yeah.
Bone Crusher, Anthony Hamilton, Daz, 3LW. Shit, he had some shit.
It says Mace was under him too. It's weird because I saw Bow Wow underneath Bad Boy.
Bow Wow under Bad Boy.
Mm-hmm. Even I see Ricky Bell under So Def as well.
Ricky Bell.
We know good and damn well. Good and damn well. Nigga, the best shit was with Bad Boy.
What?
The New Edition.
Oh, you talking about New Edition?
Yeah, because it got him listed under So Def, but they're Bad Boy artists.
Oh yeah, well he had a couple old school. It wasn't just them niggas. He had Crisscross. He had a couple niggas.
This nigga had Houdini.
Yeah, Brat was also there.
Yeah, I see Joe Santana. I see Jim Jones.
I know y'all seen Brat pregnant
under
ass.
So Def.
I know y'all seen Brat pregnant ass performing nigga on stage. Wearing the Bulls jersey with the stomach cut out. That shit was hilarious.
Man, Franchise Boy had one CD and was gone.
I asked 50 about that. And he said you did the same thing to him. You asked him to take him shopping.
Yeah. I thought he needed some clothes.
All we know is that on that interview, Diddy never declined or accepted the allegations. In fact, like a politician, he dodged the questions. And I can see why he dodged them, right? That was the best thing Diddy could have done to keep his reputation. If he accepted those claims, he'd be coming out of the closet. And if he stayed neutral, the questions that we all have would still remain in the air. But again, those things that Diddy was saying on the Drink Champs interview wouldn't compare to what he said to 50 Cent, the story of 50. Imagine this. There's this pretty girl that you like. Because you like her so much, you tell her, let's go shopping, right? And you pay for everything that she buy. And just like you, who asked that girl out on a shopping spree, that was the case of 50 Cent, who was asked by Diddy to take him shopping.
The nigga Puff was like, yeah, like first he was amping him to get style. Then he was like, so when we gonna get the chance to, to kick it, like we can just hang out. Nigga, we gotta this is Puff. Okay. He telling me we gotta kick it and shit. And he was like, yo, why don't we like go shopping or some shit? I mean, like I pay for it. And I was like, what the fuck this nigga just said? I got the fuck away from him because I was like, this nigga like fucking this nigga just telling me he taking me shopping. And this is shit that goes on. So there's your little fruit pile. It's a fruit pile. It's a fruit pile, trust me. You see these little weird ass pictures and shit like that out there. You sit out there for no reason. If you don't see accident pictures, you'll be like kissing niggas. Like that doesn't happen by accident. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Look, later you gonna find out a little shit that I'll be saying. You understand what I'm saying? Man, listen. I'm trying to tell you the truth. The truth, sometimes it hurts. Right. It hurts people.
You said what?
No, I was just rapping his lyrics and he says you a pop tart sweetheart, you soft in the middle.
Yeah. 50 said that, right?
Yeah.
Remember that.
They don't want to hear that shit, but I'm trying to tell you, nigga asked me, could he take me shopping? And it fucked me up because I'm looking like, what the fuck did this nigga just say? I want to take you shopping.
Right, but this gets even more suspect. Many believe Diddy groomed Usher and Justin Bieber when they were young. In the words of Diddy, he once said,
yeah, because I heard Usher found Justin Bieber on YouTube at like 4 in the morning one day.
Nah, them niggas was like the way what Diddy was saying. These niggas we used to wake up together and shit like that.
What?
Fight over the cereal, fight over the Frosted Flakes and shit.
Hold on, where did I hear that from? I think I heard that somewhere before.
Once said, me and Usher used to play fight. We used to wrestle for Frosted Flakes.
We want to thank you. Come in. Don't sit on the bed at night. No homo. No, just don't get close to the bed. Don't get close. But it's just like, yo, we want to thank you for hosting the thing, man. It's been a pleasure. You didn't have to do it. You did.
No. I definitely didn't have to do it. I definitely didn't have to. First and foremost, I'm not getting in the bed. Shout out to him and what he did. I'm just gonna, if we can, let's just put the camera a little this way, just so we're not. I don't want my shot to even versus like I don't want it to come close to the bed at all. Usher look like he fresh off goddamn plane. I should.
Fresh off the guard stage. It's my brother right here from day one. We used to wake up and damn, pause, but like check this out. I mean, back in the days when he was like 10 and I was a little bit older, his older brother, we used to fight over the frosted flakes. You know what I'm saying? Before pause was invented. You know what I'm saying? But it's my brother for real. We used to actually wrestle off of the frosted flakes because he used to always get up early. Now he's one of the richest stars in the world. And I'm
What the fuck did Puff just say?
Right. So you see, Diddy says they fought over Frosted Flakes, and if Usher was sent to Diddy at such a young age to be coached by Diddy, of course, why would he be wrestling with children over Frosted?
How old is Diddy? How old is Usher?
I'm about to look that up.
Yeah. Can niggas look this up, y'all? It's crazy. How old is Diddy and how old is Usher?
Usher gotta be like 45 or some shit like that. 44. Usher's 44.
Diddy's definitely in his 50s. 52.
Diddy is 53 years old.
53. What you think?
About 9-10 year difference. Niggas is nasty. This nigga is nasty.
Yeah, I don't know if I was fighting with my brother that's 10 years younger than me.
Niggas play fighting over Frosted Flakes. It's crazy.
That sounded like some questionable shit.
Or Frosted Flakes. And it makes you wonder, did Diddy also wrestle with Justin Bieber for Frosted Flakes? And even so, why was Usher and Justin Bieber even sent to Diddy at such a young age? Here we have Diddy, who created this oddly named camp that goes by the name of Puff's Flavor Camp. Why the word flavor, you may be wondering? You see in a bit, this creepy camp was a camp where young aspiring music stars would come to live with Diddy for a few months and get to experience the life of a rapper. They would live with them, sleep in his house, and eat with them. Sounds harmless, right? Both Usher and Justin Bieber were the students of Diddy's Flavor Camp, with both of them getting to see.
You said what?
I never heard of that shit.
What was it?
Some shit called Diddy's Flavor Camp, where you have young artists come and live with him and shit like that, and
What
be his pro.
happens inside, be coached by Diddy, of course. Why would he be wrestling with children over Frosted Flakes? And it makes you wonder, did Diddy also wrestle with Justin Bieber for Frosted Flakes? And even so, why was Usher and Justin Bieber even sent to Diddy at such a young age? Here we have Diddy, who created this oddly named camp that goes by the name of Puff's Flavor Camp. Why the word flavor, you may be wondering? You see in a bit, this creepy camp was a camp where young aspiring music stars would come to live with Diddy for a few months and get to experience the life of a rapper. They would live with him, sleep in his house, and eat with him. Sounds harmless, right? Both Usher and Justin Bieber were the students of Diddy's Flavor Camp, with both of them getting to see what happens inside of Diddy's house behind closed doors.
When did Usher come out as an artist?
I want to say 95, 96.
Yeah,
Diddy was already around.
I think 95, yeah.
And Diddy was already been around, right?
How long this nigga? It's about 95.
Fuck it. Then
Really?
Nah,
So you
'cause
got
Biggie was around that time.
Usher's first says 93. Early life, Oxford, career 80s.
This nigga was grooming this nigga Usher, bro.
Face Records. Oh, so what happened was this nigga got signed to La Face Records, which was
Usher, right?
Andre Harrell's label at the time, and Diddy worked for oh no, L.A. Reid, my bad, not Andre Harrell, L.A. Reid.
Stack said, bro, there was a freaking dildo on the bed. Shake my head. What the fuck? What the fuck you talking about, bro? Whose bed?
At the time, Diddy was 30, while Usher and Justin Bieber were just 15. In the Howard Stern interview, with Usher being their guest, Usher described these things he saw as some very curious things happening behind closed doors.
To New York City. And I lived with Sean Puffy Combs for a year.
That's the crazy thing. Now, that was L.A. Reid's idea, right? We're sending you
New
over
York
to
City.
something called Puffy Flavor Camp.
There you go.
To learn
Flavor Camp.
Yeah,
Flavor
that's what it
Camp.
was called. And you're going to go to Puff Daddy's. He's going
In the 90s, do you understand what that's like?
Puffy's place was like just filled with chicks and orgying like nonstop, right?
No, not really. I
Come
mean,
on.
but hey, it was curious. I got a chance to see some things.
Yeah, but you were 13. What were you
I
seeing?
went there to see the lifestyle.
Right.
And I saw it. And it was but I don't know if I could indulge and understand what I was even looking at. It was pretty wild.
So nobody tried to, some woman didn't come along.
I didn't say that.
Okay.
I didn't say that. What I did say is that there were very curious things taking place, and I didn't necessarily understand it.
Biggie Smalls was there.
Biggie Smalls was there. Luke.
What's up, Narendra?
Kim, Craig Mack.
All these people
all
are
of
hanging
these-
around.
Yeah, man. Faith Evans,
And your parents
Jodeci,
were
Mary J.
okay?
Blige. They ain't know nothing about this shit.
Oh.
I was having a good time. You know what I mean?
Now, so you may think, how is this happening? And where was Usher's parents when all of this was happening? And what types of activities does Usher see at this age? And just like Usher here,
He was
here's Justin
basically like
Bieber,
a
who is
child
about to
star.
spend.
You said what, bro?
Usher was basically like a child star.
Yeah, he was.
That's what his parents was, putting him into that shit.
Sacrificing their sons, nigga, to do shit like that.
Spend 48 hours
I
with
wouldn't go that
Diddy,
far,
which
so.
Diddy would go on to say the things him and Justin would be doing are things that could not be disclosed.
So check this out, yo. Justin, he's in
YB,
UFC
what
with
up?
48 hours. Right now, he's having 48 hours with Diddy, him and his boy. They're having the times of their lives, like where we hanging out and what we doing. We can't really disclose, but it's definitely a 15-year-old's dream. I have been given custody of him. He signed to Usher. I had legal guardianship of Usher when he did his first album. I did Usher's first album.
Basically, I'm getting some of this check too.
Did Usher's first album. I don't have legal guardianship of him, but for the next 48 hours, he's with me. So and we gonna go full crazy.
Now, in this context, what were these full crazy things happening inside of Diddy's house? Also, what was so secretive about his house parties with Justin that he couldn't disclose what they'd be doing? Here would be the reason as to why many would see Diddy as a person that groomed Justin and Usher at such a young age. And now that you've seen some of the things Diddy does, what about people from his closest circles that had been inside his secret parties? What are these secret things that they've seen? Eyewitness accounts.
Jada Pinkett and Will Smith, you told me before that you was at a party before that they attended and you said the party was weird. Tell me about that.
Okay, this is Boxer. His name Twan. He's from our neighborhood. He was married to Tanisha Arnold. So the broad played Pam on Martin Lawrence.
Yeah,
He
Sheena
went to the party with her.
Yeah,
You said what, Brody? You said what, bro?
Nick got her name wrong, nigga. He got
Nigga, you better give her respect, nigga. She's a staple
Put
in the
some
black
respect
community.
on the fucking name word. Nigga did say it wrong.
Matter of fact, it was a set it off party. Jada Pinkett, Vivica Fox, all.
Jada Pinkett and Will Smith, you told me before that you was at a party before that they attended and you said the party was weird. Tell me about that.
Okay, this is Boxer. His His name Twan. He's from our neighborhood. He was married to Tanisha Arnold. So the broad played Pam on Martin Lawrence. We went to the party with her. I mean, it was a matter of fact, it was a set it off party. Jada Pickett, Vivica Fox, all of them was there. You know what I'm saying? It was just seemed like Puff and Tupac was like a couple, seemed like to me. It was just a lot of weird shit going on, you know what I'm saying? The vibes ain't there. I guess that's what Tupac was talking about, the Illuminati and shit. It's like Vivica Fox was with this big gay man. He was 6'9". They called him, his name 6'9". He had the red hair with big old booty and shit. Nobody was gaying him over. What the fuck is going on here? It's just a lot of.
You said what?
That nigga bullshitting.
You think he's capping?
6'9" gay nigga with a big booty. What's wrong with this nigga, man?
Man, yeah, word. The fact that you described the nigga having a big booty just says all I need to know about you as a man. Why you describe him like that?
Just fuck that whole video up.
Like,
yeah, but he
what's
been
wrong
with
with
it
you?
though. Y'all know that he been with. Y'all know he's been with. He been a weirdo.
Yeah, you already fucked up when you said Tanisha Arnold.
Word. He been a
Diddy
weirdo.
is a person that groomed Justin.
He got mad interviews being weird.
Diddy as a person that groomed Justin and Usher at such a young age. And now that you've seen some of the things Diddy does, what about people from his closest circles that had been inside his secret parties? What are these secret things that they've seen? Eyewitness accounts.
Jada Pinkett and Will Smith, you told me before that you was at a party before that they attended and you said the party was weird. Tell me about that.
Okay, this is Boxer. His name Twan. He's from our neighborhood. He was married to Tanisha Arnold. So the broad played Pam on Martin Lawrence. We went to the party with her. I mean, it was a matter of fact, it was a set it off party. Jada Pickett, Vivica Fox, all of them was there. You know what I'm saying? It was just seemed like Puff and Tupac was like a couple, seemed like to me. It was just a lot of weird shit going on, you know what I'm saying? Vibes ain't there. I guess that's what Tupac was talking about, the Illuminati and shit. It's like Vivica Fox was with this big gay man. He was 6'9". They called him, his name 6'9". He had the red hair with big old booty and shit. Nobody was gaying him over. What the fuck is going on here? It's just a lot of weird shit, dude. You know what I'm saying? Shit. It ain't right.
When you hear of Diddy's parties costing around $1 million, you have to wonder, how do people even get invited to these types of parties? Here I did a quick Google search and I found out that the way people got invites to these sick parties were based on contacts, connections, and even careers, meaning what you did for a living. You pretty much have to know someone that knew someone that knows someone. And there'd be a bunch of drunk celebrities, a bunch of girls, a bucket loads of drugs. And in this case, with Diddy spending $1 million to host this party, drugs have to be bought in bucket loads. We have ecstasy, crack, weed, all types of drug you can name, right? It's all available at these types of parties. It's just a party where you sin. It's a sinful party. It's not no birthday parties. It's not a regular party where you cut the cake. Not those parties. These parties are different. But what are the things that even makes this party?
No fault.
Makes this party even weirder, right? There was Exhibit, a man who was Diddy's friend. He talked about an experience that he had with Diddy.
Went to
X to the Z.
Florida. We got invited to a Puffy party, the New Year's Eve party. Went to the party. You know,
all dudes.
Yeah, nah, it was actually a good party. You know what I'm saying? It was on South Beach, right?
Right.
So then we go to the house, and then he invited us to the house because we wanted to go to the club after. Right? I was like, okay, cool. So Superhead is with me. You know what I'm saying? Karen is with me. You know what I'm saying? Whatever.
He talking about Weezy's baby mother, right? He talking about Superhead. That's who he just said was with him. Am I bugging?
Superhead. Yeah. So she takes me.
Let me run that back.
Party, the New Year's Eve party. Went to the party. You know,
all dudes.
Yeah. Nah, it was actually a good party. You know what I'm saying? It was on South Beach, right?
Right.
So then we go to the house, and then he invited us to the house because we wanted to go to the club after. Right? I was like, okay, cool. So Superhead is with me. You know what I'm saying? Karen is with me. You know what I'm saying? Whatever.
Superhead.
Yeah. So she takes me. Puffy calls me outside. He's like, "Hey man, that girl you know about the girl you." I was like, "Yeah, nigga, everybody know, but you know what I'm saying? What's happening?" You know, so he's like, that's the devil, man. You know what I'm saying? I was like, "What you mean that's the devil?"
The devil got a pretty mouth.
Yeah, and I was like, "What you mean that's the devil?" You know, and then he was like, "Yeah, man, she videotaped your fingers in the boot."
That's a new
You know
movie.
what I'm saying? I was
The
like,
devil
"What?"
sucks
Like,
penis.
what the fuck are you talking about?
Rewind. I heard a penis and a finger in an ass story. What?
She said,
So Puffy tells you that
she will videotape you with fingers in the boot. And I was like, what the fuck does that mean? He's like, that's the devil, man. You know what I'm saying? I was like, what you mean that's the devil?
The devil got a pretty mouth.
Yeah, and I was like, what you mean that's the devil? You know, and then he was like, yeah, man, she videotaped you with fingers in the boot.
That's a new
You know
movie.
what I'm saying? I was
The
like,
devil
what?
sucks penis.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Rewind. I heard a penis and a finger in an ass story. What?
She said,
So Puffy tells you that
she will videotape you with fingers in the boot. And I was like, what the fuck does that mean?
Yeah,
You
what
know
does
I'm
that
saying?
mean?
So then I go back in the house and I ask her, what the fuck are you talking about? He
But you
said
don't
you're a
ask him?
filmer. No, I did ask him. He's just like, whatever. He went off and did his thing. And I was
Was
like,
he
okay.
limping?
He walked away and the nail fell out his boot.
No, I'm gonna clear this shit up because I'm not gonna have my name. I ain't gonna have my name out there crazy like that.
Go ahead.
So then he say. So then she say. I told him what he told me, and she was like, "Oh," she started laughing like a motherfucker. I'll tell you later. So then I was like, "Okay, well, I'm not gonna make a big deal of it, whatever." So then he's then I guess he's had some prior incident with her that he don't want nobody to know about. You know what I'm saying?
But this is not even it.
It's girls in the club too, and then she pointed another direction. It's another dude over there like butt ass naked dancing. You know what I'm saying? We take off, man. You know what I'm saying? We leave the club
So you're
directly.
saying-
I didn't say peace to nobody.
club
I didn't
was
see
pretty
nobody.
gay.
Yeah, it was
Lot of
suspect.
male
lot of
saliva
suspect.
exchanges.
The club
You
was
could
called.
chalk it up. You could chalk it up to being in Miami or whatever.
I never
but
Blame it on the
I've been in a gang.
alcohol.
I've been in a gang of clubs, man.
The club was called
And I
Nothing Hub.
ain't never
What's it called again?
never mistakenly stepped into a club having that kind of.
So why would Diddy be
That
a
was weird.
participant of these parties? Why would even Exhibit be going to these types of parties? And to top this all off, Diddy's ex-bodyguard, Gene, said there were pictures circulating around their circle of Diddy getting his pants pulled.
Yo, this nigga been exposing Diddy for a minute too, by the way.
Pants pulled down by another man. But because of the power Diddy had, those pictures never made it to the internet. It was destroyed.
Puff got one of the hottest DJs off of Hot 97 because she wanted to put up a picture of him getting his pants pulled down. You understand what I'm saying? Puff had power.
And a quick message to YouTube, right? These informations I'm reporting on, they're all from the website, the YouTube website. These are not something I'm just pulling out. I'm not exposing nobody. I'm just reporting on what's available. And also with Gene, Diddy's ex-bodyguard, there was the moon rituals that he claimed he saw Diddy doing.
Him and Kim Porter's birthday was on the same day. And people was thinking that because of Puff gave his birthday party on her birthday, but it was bigger than that, and people don't understand that.
Are you talking about Kim Porter? Is that Rich Porter's sister? Is they all from Harlem? Is that who he speak? Was that? Is that who he's speaking on?
Nah, I don't think Kim Porter was Rich's sister.
Oh, okay.
He had almost told off on his, and Kim's birthday was on the same day. And people was thinking that because of Puff gave his birthday party on her birthday, but it was bigger than that, and people don't understand that. And I think that he had almost told off on himself when he spoke about the winter solstice. And that's when the pagans and people who believe in the cult was looking for that moon on 12/12 at 12 a.m. And they were doing spiritual rituals at that time. That's when that was going to be the last day of the full moon. And that means that the seasons and all that stuff has changed. But when you get into that spiritual realm stuff, it was when people they went and they paid homage to certain sacrifices and homage to certain idols. And on the third day, they would drink, party, be merry, and the men would have sex with each other.
And then there's Jamie Foxx, who was just mysteriously hospitalized after talking about Diddy being gay. There's the clip of Diddy calling Meek Mill daddy, with Meek Mill looking very, very uncomfortable with the way he was saying it.
Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, daddy. You putting in that work. Proud of you. I love you. Yeah.
And even the way Diddy made his money, right? A bunch of artists' careers were screwed over, giving them terrible record deals, making their lives a living hell, with these artists barely making any money from their music. Craig Mack, Mace, Shine, and all of these other artists that Diddy signed and used for his own come up. Even though Diddy is big on black excellence and representation, these buzzwords that he seems to use are steeped in hypocrisy, right? It seems as if he doesn't even care about other people.
Yo.
Yeah.
Other people but himself. And those artists he signed all wanted out of their deals, and even if they were let off their contract, he kept a lingering hold on them by retaining most of their music publishing. If you knew anything about music label, or Diddy's music label in general, Bad Boy Records, because he controlled the artist publishing, he earns all the money, and even when their music is used in movies, TV shows, and any types of commercial products, all that money that they're making, that they're given to use their music, it's all given to Diddy. In all, I'm not surprised as to Diddy being closeted, nor should we be alarmed that he even is, right? In simple words, God remains on top. Diddy is in Hollywood, and Hollywood seems to be a very sick place. Rappers right now are wearing things I'd only see my mom wear. Blouses, skirts, crop tops, purses, you name it. For example, there's Young Thug wearing this dress saying it's all art. There's Kanye wearing this woman blouse. Diddy wearing this women's skirt. Lil Wayne in this leopard print leggings. Andre 3000 in this bedazzled Frenched out attire. Kid Cudi in this crop top. Kid Cudi in a dress. Lil Uzi Vert wearing a skirt. Lil Uzi Vert carrying a lady's purse. Pusha T wearing a skirt. Young Thug with women Fendi boots. Wiz Khalifa with a skirt, a dress on Post Malone, and even Jamie Foxx himself. So why should we be surprised at Diddy if it's looking like these guys are all doing the same thing? Even for there to be this much coming out from immediate circles, bodyguards, friends against Diddy, he had to have been involved in some of these stuff that he's been said to be doing. I mean, why did Cat Williams, a person blacklisted from Hollywood, say this about rappers' deaths?
When these rappers get killed, not incidental. Somebody made $100 million and now don't have to talk to that artist or none of their crew, don't have to validate none of their contracts. Now only got to deal with the mama, only got to see her once a year, and it's over. And the money, he goes up and up and up.
And even though these are all speculative rumors, I wouldn't put it past nobody. But I'll leave this one open-ended. What do you think about Diddy?
What y'all think?
I think what Cat Williams was saying was facts. Every time a fucking artist dies, you notice that they come out with one more album.
This nigga Loon. We were just talking about him. Shout out to Matt Hobble.
Speaking for myself, I felt like I got to a point where, like you said, it's already, a serious situation to be overshadowed by such a mogul, somebody who is so impactful in the business. That's one cloud. But then you create your own path, your own success.
Right.
So that becomes, an add-on to what's already preceded. And at that point, I felt like I was losing parts of myself. I was losing because one, I was only really, I don't want to say allowed, but I was only able to give one single impression of myself. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Was the genre of music or the style of music that I was doing. I was never able to really implement multiple impressions of myself. So I was like, I started to be like the wedding singer. Like, this guy just needs a girl, part 6, part 7. It's just always revolving around the same thing. So now, for someone who've already accomplished themselves in the street, was already known, I've done things that warranted me to have a certain level of success in the environment that I grew up in. But now I have to audition all over again for somebody way out in Spokane, Michigan. They don't know no better. Somebody out in Swamp Fox, Idaho, they don't know no better. So it's like I'm going in reverse. You know what I'm saying? And that,
the Diddy shit, man.
is something that I believe played a very significant role in some of the stresses that came from that business. And then once again, being kind of like a scapegoat for Puff's characteristics or shortcomings or whatever the case may be. It's like no man should be held accountable for another man's,
Right.
dealings. But
When you say a scapegoat, what exactly you saw?
I think that a lot of times with how people perceive Puff can easily trickle down to his artists. You know what I'm saying? Unless you get to know them, then you might find.
Yo, hold up. Y'all already just said that's fire, right? He said the way people perceive this nigga Puff is how they perceiving his artist, nigga. You feel me? Which probably makes sense. You feel me? How like he kept signing niggas. You feel me? Like some of these niggas probably felt like, damn, I'm cool with such and such. You feel me? And he signed to this nigga. You know what I mean? I don't know. Just a thought.
Find some variation. But off the rip, it's like whatever is affiliated with Puff, it just becomes like this blanket thing.
Guilt by association.
Yeah, guilt by association.
Right.
It just becomes a blanket. It's like whatever he does right, you may reap the benefit from that. But definitely whatever he does wrong. You know what I'm saying?
That's on you too.
Yeah, that's on you too. You getting lined up. You know what I'm saying? So I think that was one of the things that many artists that came from that label struggle with. And another thing is like, Puff is an artist. You know what I'm saying? If you think about you being an artist competing with the CEO, right? So now if a hot beat come through,
where's it
ain't
going
like
first?
Where does it go first?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And for someone who wants to remain just as relevant as his artist, you have to deal with the fact that he may see something as a better fit for himself than it is for you.
So was I Need a Girl?
Yo, remember Jadakiss also said that he had that problem with Puff where he would make that nigga write bars for Diddy, and Kiss was like, yo, I can't write bars for you because you're not living my lifestyle. You feel me? I don't live your lifestyle. Like, it's kind of hard for me to write bars for you. And the nigga didn't care. He still wanted this nigga to do that.
Need a Girl yours first?
No. That song there was definitely a record that was birthed from really exposing what most men think. It just happened to be synonymous with his situation with J-Lo, and I think everybody just ran with that. But at the end of the day, everything that we do or did,
shit, it could be that or fucking
right.
The nigga Diddy saw a goddamn opportunity, just like he did with the Keith Murrays and G Deps.
Right.
He saw an opportunity, nigga.
Talking shit, bro.
The fuck. He saw, okay, yeah, I'm actually going through that, so let me make it my own shit.
Let me make it about me.
Right.
You feel me? Let me make it the Diddy show.
Bro, that nigga is such a snake, bro. Oh my lord.
Facts, bro.
Girls.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You don't get money, get fly because you need a dude. Like you don't need a dude, you need a girl.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like I think at that time you had a lot of hard rappers. Everybody was, gangsters, whether they was affiliated or stood next to one or watched movies with them or whatever case may be. It was like this overwhelming presence of that going on. So I think that coming out at the time and kind of like breaking that mold and saying something that really festers in the hearts and minds of all men is like, yo, need a girl. You know what I mean? And it worked. Even another record I co-wrote on was I Don't Want to Know. Mario Winans record. Big record. It's like that's something that most men think. You got guys out here, their girl, you know what I mean, might not be using best practices.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But because of your attachment to her, it's like I would rather I just
don't want to know about it.
I always hated that song.
Yeah.
I always hated
because it was why?
For the message.
Because the message.
I hated that song. How are you nuts? Don't sing that. Are you nuts? What do you mean?
That's
you don't
a
want
real nigga.
What's wrong with you? Like, are you serious?
Nah, you can't hate that because that actually put the Chocolate Brothers on the map, bro. The Chocolate Brothers, we was losing for a minute.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. My mother used to listen to a lot of these fucking songs, bro.
I didn't like that song either. That Mario Winans song.
Yeah.
I Don't Want to Know. Cause it was when I heard that sample, I automatically thought Fugees. I didn't think, you know what I mean? I like Ready or Not by the Fugees.
Right.
Literally sampled from that. So one, I just didn't. I did not like that song.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, that put the Chocolate Brothers on the map.
Yeah, I didn't want to win that way. That was terrible. That was a terrible mess. What did you lose? What did you lose? What did it cost you? What did all that access cost you?
What it cost me was one, just the overwhelming demand started to gradually tear me away from my family. It was times I actually would fly in to the state that I lived in and be so overwhelmed, have to jump on the plane and leave and not even have an opportunity to just stop by, and just give a hug. I miss my son learning how to ride a bike. It was certain things that you never gonna get back because of the business.
Right.
Even though it's putting food on the table, it's making life easy for everybody, but as a father, you know what I'm saying, you're losing very valuable moments because of this. You know what I'm saying? Because of this, this opportunity is providing and making it,
Yo, I taught my daughter how to ride a bike today too. But shout out to this nigga. I feel him. Today I taught my daughter how to ride a bike. It's crazy.
A way for the betterment of your family.
Is it worth it though? There's some fathers who would trade. I can't see you ride your bike for the first time, but I can make sure you always have a bike. Make sure you always have a house to put the bike in.
Right. Yeah, but see, at that point, you're just a provider. And I think that's...
Yo, what y'all think about what he just said, gang?
I don't think that's true. At that point, you're just a provider. What about entertainers? If that's the case, every entertainer that's not around their kids, that's constantly on the road more than they are home, they're providers. I don't think that's fair.
Yeah, that's not fair. Word. Yeah, that's not fair. Facts.
If you're putting your family first, if you're a man with children and you have a girl and all that, and you're putting your family first, they don't come second to nothing. That's a father.
Mm-hmm.
When you get it, how you live and live how you get it in the name of your family, that's a father. That's not no provider. That's a father.
Facts. No, I felt that word.
And I think that's a role that many men, kind of glorify. But the absence, what I'm saying, is where the real damage is done.
Women glorify that too. Women say they want a provider. That's a lot of women.
I mean, that's. I would say it's mostly women driven, but
be a provider. Be the man in the house.
Not being able to influence or play a role.
No fault.
the role in the development of that child is
That's key.
Kids
So
don't
you
give.
don't need money
Kids
for
don't
that.
care about money.
Nah, you don't need
There's
money
an
for that.
imbalance there.
Kids don't
Yeah,
care about
you
money.
don't need money for
My
that.
kids have never complained. At my worst, they've never complained about money. It's always about, Daddy, come
you here?
Come over. You know
I mean,
what
I wasn't raised by my father, and when I did get old enough to understand, and he took, you know, at the time, because my situation with my father was very, very interesting, because I was told through my younger years that a certain man was my father, and I found out later who my real biological father was.
How did that happen?
I mean, you know, back in them days, you know, my mom's, she had, you know, a relationship with my biological father, who was definitely well known in the streets. And I guess he had a lot going on, you know, and to, I guess, avoid being perceived as a statistic, she, you know, leaned more towards someone who was more suitable to, you know,
To be stable.
Yeah, more stable, or to, you know, basically sustain a better perception of herself. You know, you got a guy that's, you know, known, but he's doing him.
He's ripping and
Yeah,
running.
he's doing
Right.
him. You know what I'm saying? And the guy that I believe to be my father, you know, I yearned for his attention. I yearned for his presence, and it was to no avail. And as I got older, and he took a liberty to try to explain to me why he wasn't present, and it was all revolved around what he didn't have financially. And I literally, my grandmother, you know, may Allah have mercy on her soul, she knew me better than anybody, because I was literally about to walk him around the corner. I let him take a walk with me. I was about to take him around the corner and just drop him off. Because at that point, I felt like, out of all these years, like, that's the best you could come up with. Like,
But believe it or not, that's the plight of a lot of missing fathers.
Well, I think society does that. I think society puts us in a situation where financial stability takes precedence over a man's presence. You know?
Right.
A man's presence, when we grew up watching Good Times, James ain't had no money. You know what I'm saying? But you ain't never seen a Good Times where he wasn't in that house. You know what I'm saying? Where he wasn't playing the role of a father.
But he gotta, bro, my man gotta understand. And I knew this answer of his was coming from a personal place. It's not even based on like what he's seen. It's coming from a personal place. That's why I said what I said.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But and if you let a person talk long enough, they'll tell on themselves or someone else. So his answer is coming from somewhere personally that affected him. This is what I mean by passing stuff off like it's fact. If you do for your kid, bro, like the celebrities of the world, whatever, that fucking take the time out to, you know, buy their kids a bike and oh, give them this for their birthday, even though I can't make it. It's like, yeah, like I don't remember who was at my birth. I'm 32. I don't remember who was at my birthday at age 6.
Facts.
I don't remember. But and even if I did, I mean, like, I was 6. So, but my thing is just like, you know, you can't. I get it because it's coming from a personal experience, but don't just think of yourself when you're asked that, because there's plenty of fathers out here that do for their kids. And then here's the other thing I want to say, right? He mentioned Good Times, right? You got to also understand, Florida Evans also wanted James in the house. That's not a lot of niggas' cases when they become fathers. A lot of niggas be getting kicked out of the crib, kids used against them, shit like that. And I feel like niggas ain't factoring that in. That's not always a man's fault. That's sometimes a women just want to be spiteful. Sometimes it's, oh, we broke up, I'm pregnant now, and I'm mad that you're with another bitch. It could be plenty of stuff. You know what I'm saying? But that example is, I think, is a little flawed, because Florida Evans wanted James in the house. It's not like she was telling him get out, or you know what I'm saying? He was the man of his household.
Right. And then your situation was definitely different because nigga, your
Definitely
mom,
different.
nigga's moms didn't want to look like, you feel me? She was fucking with a drug
He wasn't,
dealer.
you know what I'm saying?
The nigga she couldn't present to the crib and shit.
Yeah, like totally different. Not shitting on his story, but it's just like I think that's a bad example. But I did know that came from something that affected him. Because there's been shit that affected us, but I'm not gonna equate that to all fathers.
Yo, Diddy, man.
Diddy's proteges also dominated TV airwaves. But behind the success was a mirage of cultic rituals, gay parties, and other weird things.
Fuss at them, they're not doing enough, they could be doing more. Why don't you have a job?
Fashion icon Kimora Lee was one of the closest friends to Kim Porter. In fact, when she died, he was devastated. The venture capitalist claimed that during their time together, Diddy made Porter perform some gay rituals during their birthdays. For a fact, Gene Deal, the man who was in charge of Diddy's security, also claimed that he witnessed the bizarre happenings more than one. Not long ago, rapper Fabulous also gave some info regarding the same.
Chris Brown too? No way.
Against Diddy, slamming him for forcing him and others in the industry, and you won't believe what he said about Diddy.
Yeah, we get into the office, so we do the performance, like we nervous, but we just do the shit. Boom, all right. He said, yeah.
Diddy has allegedly been involved in some really shady stuff, and this time it does not just involve one famous celeb. Rather, it involves multiple people from the industry. Chris has given some very disturbing details about what has been going on in the industry and how he fell prey to. What has Diddy been doing with people like Chris? What has Chris revealed about Diddy, and why is it?
It all started, we was in Atlanta. And this story starts when
I heard about this
I'm
too.
with Puff, and he's in exotic bookstores and he's doing shopping. Right? He's shopping, getting his stuff and everything like that. So, you know, this is the first time I was ever in an exotic bookstore with Puff. So, you know, I'm giving him his space. He's taking things off the shelves and stuff like that because they gave him a brown paper bag. When they gave him a brown paper bag, he was just putting stuff in there. So I said, damn, you know, he got to go put it on the counter and, you know, show everybody what he's getting. So as he going, I'm just looking at the places where he's picking stuff from. So there's one part he picked up some things from up here on my left side. And then he picked like quite a few of them down. I'm like, okay. He put them in the bag. So when I went by there and I looked up there and it said butt plug. And I was like, hey, yo. I was.
Gene continued that Diddy took the sex toys to a concert in North Carolina and where he was visiting Ja Rule. But Gene has also shared some disturbing details about this trip. According to him, he went into Ja Rule's suite without his consent, despite his objecting to it multiple times. But Diddy ignored him and went in with the toys. Gene also said that Ja Rule allegedly told him that he does not want to know what was going on, as there was a lot of freaky stuff going on in that suite. Diddy has been involved in multiple shady things, and the Ja Rule incident is just one of them. An unverified statement from Exhibit says that Diddy forcefully took him to a gay club. Both of them went to VIP lounge of the club, and then Diddy started doing his business, but then he saw people around him engaging in some real shady stuff. There were people dancing with no clothes on, and apparently Exhibit exited without letting Diddy know. And these are just him a big offer.
And then the funniest part, like a lot of people don't know, Diddy turned me down. I was 12 years old.
Let's talk about him right now.
But it's love now. It's like my family, my brother now.
But let's get to the point.
But it was a blessing.
You went to see him.
Yeah.
Was you dancing?
So basically, it came as a package deal.
Because if you danced, he definitely would have signed you.
Nah, I'm gonna keep it 100. So I was like 12 at this time. This was before I didn't, and when I linked to Def Jam shit.
Okay.
But it was me and his one of my production managers' son named TJ. He's my brother to this day. But me and him were like a group. You know what I'm saying? So
What's the name of y'all group?
Man, we didn't have no name. We just was.
This is why he ain't signed y'all.
You gotta
get that far.
We just.
Yeah, you had your shit together, Chris.
Chris recently spoke about how he was shut down by Diddy. He explained his story when Nora said that had you danced for him, he might not have turned you down. A source close to Chris revealed that he was approached by Diddy, and when he did not agree to his condition, they refused to sign him. While it hasn't been confirmed or denied by Diddy, seems like he has been dodging the question. What do you think is the real deal? Is it?
Yo, I think Diddy's weird, man.
And I went to use a bathroom, and it was a dildo on the bathroom sink.
You image yourself after a gay painter. Big homie want to look like a gay painter.
What are we talking about here?
We were talking about Basquiat. He wants to look like a gay painter.
I like when you like this, Daddy. Daddy.
Yo, Diddy, man. What's up with this dude?
There has been negative propaganda put out about me that's not true.
Puff got one of the hottest DJs off of Hot 97 because she wanted to put up a picture of him getting his pants pulled down. When he grabbed his trunk to pull it down, some girls that was taking pictures. They took that picture and emailed it back to Wendy Williams.
Or hip hop being closeted and having a plethora of kids to prove manhood that, you know, and denial of something that you shouldn't have to deny, which is your sexuality. Radio personality once upon a time, her name was Wendy Williams, and she was practically burned at the stake.
I wonder how much she's seen and she hasn't said anything.
Oh, yo, that's a good one.
I know
too.
niggas say she's a big mouth and all that, but nigga,
She's
just
a weird
imagine the
looking-
shit she's seen and chose not to say nothing about.
Yeah, how much shit dirt she knows on niggas. Facts, bro.
Like, I ain't trying to give her credit, man, because I don't, but I don't watch her or follow her. But it's like, nigga, I know what she does.
Yo, that's facts.
And nigga, like, just imagine, not even just rappers, like actors, probably politicians, nigga.
Right. Celebrities in general and shit.
I wouldn't be surprised if we get a, like, God forbid something happened to her, but if,
one day
I
she'll
wouldn't be
start
surprised if we
exposing
get
niggas.
like a tell-all book or some shit before,
Facts.
Because she's seen a lot. She's been in the business a long time, bro.
Somebody hit that before.
For talking about such.
Let me tell you, it seems like Diddy's ex-bodyguard Gene Deal has been spilling some piping hot tea about what went on behind the scenes and at some of the parties when he was working with Diddy. And let me tell you, some of the things he's revealed are so wild, they'll make your head spin. According to Gene, there were places that Diddy would go where even his bodyguards weren't allowed to follow. But that didn't stop Diddy from getting the juicy gossip from the ladies he invited. And even though Gene never witnessed the darker side of hip-hop while working with Diddy, he definitely heard some crazy stories from those exclusive parties. Apparently, Gene once found himself in a sticky situation at one of Diddy's bashes. He saw men being lured by women, only to end up in some very compromising positions with white dudes. Yikes. And if that wasn't enough, Gene claimed that he knew what was going on in those Turkish houses, even though he wasn't allowed inside.
He picked up some things from up here on my left side. And then he picked like quite a few of them down.
About a trip he took with Diddy to a store where he allegedly saw Diddy buying some. His friend apparently stayed in the same room. So later that afternoon, this rapper and Diddy, they were all in the room together. Gene Deal explained, next thing you know, somebody rang the doorbell. We were at the presidential suite. So I opened the door and the dude said, yo, I'm here for my cousin. Now that's what I call some juicy gossip. So there was an intruder who claimed to be none other than Ya Rule's cousin, and he was trying to get into the presidential room. Now, let me tell you, Gene had some strict instructions not to let anyone into that room. So when he saw Ya Rule's so-called cousin, he politely told him that he couldn't go in. But here's where things get crazy. Even though Gene warned him that Ya Rule and Puffy were busy and wanted some privacy, the guy outside the door wouldn't take no for an answer. In fact, he even tried to muscle his way into the hotel suite. Can you believe it? That's when Gene had had enough of this intruder's arrogance and decided to take matters into his own hands. He grabbed the guy and slammed him hard into the piano. Ouch. When I threw him into the piano, Puff and Ya Rule ran out the room. Puff got his towel, Yug grabbing his towel, but they put the foo naked. The commotion had caused the two gentlemen to leave their suite naked and holding on to their towels with a bewildered cousin looking at them. Gene Deal continued spilling the can of worms, and so then Yabril was like, yo, what's going on? Yo, Gene, that's my cousin. When Puffy spoke to Gene about what had happened, the bodyguard explained that he had tried to get into the room that Gene was warning him not to. He said, he tried to get in the room. I told him he couldn't get in the room. And Puff looked at Ya, and Ya said, yo, you ain't want to go in that room, cause it was a lot of freaky stage going on. Gene was more or less shocked about the largely freaky stuff statement, because it was funny seeing naked men in towels talk about doing freaky stuff together. Gene Deal recently spilled the tea about an encounter between Diddy and Tupac's fiance, and let me tell you, it's a wild ride. As you may remember, there was a fierce feud going on between the East Coast and the West Coast, and everyone was trying to one-up each other. And while Tupac famously talked about an alleged encounter with a bad boy artist's woman, Gene Deal had his own story to tell about Diddy and Pac's fiance, Kadena Jones. According to Gene's tale, Diddy was at an award show expecting to receive an award for Producer of the Year when nature called. But instead of making his way to the bathroom, Diddy decided to relieve himself right at the table. That's right, Gene claimed that Diddy took one of the pitchers on their table and peed in it underneath the table before putting it back like nothing happened. Gross, right? But wait, it gets even crazier. After Diddy's little bathroom break, Kadena Jones came over to chat with him. And while she was talking to him, she reached over and poured herself a glass of what she thought was a refreshing beverage from the pitcher. Little did she know, it was actually Diddy's ginger pee. Can you imagine? That's definitely a moment she'll never forget. Deal said she was about to drink it and another of Diddy's bodyguards, Wolf, stopped her from doing it. In a recent interview with The Art of Dialogue, Gene revealed some eyebrow-raising stories that will have you shook. First up, let's talk about the time Diddy allegedly peed in a pitcher at an award show. According to Gene, Diddy didn't want to use the toilet, so he relieved himself in the pitcher at the table. But wait, it gets even crazier. When Tupac's fiance Kadena Jones came over to chat, Diddy and Gene were going to let her drink from the same pitcher that Diddy just peed in. Yikes. Thankfully, another bodyguard, Wolf, intervened and stopped her from drinking it. Can you imagine the horror if she had taken a sip? But that's not all, folks. Gene also spilled the beans on Diddy's involvement in the infamous nightclub shooting in 1999 that left 3 people injured. While Diddy was arrested alongside his artist Shine, Gene claimed that Diddy was cleared of all charges because he snitched on his own artist. Gene also revealed that he and another bodyguard, Wolf, were given a day off when the shooting took place while Diddy and JLO were in the Hamptons before their Mediterranean cruise. Sounds fishy, doesn't it? In conclusion, Gene Deal has given us some wild stories that will make your jaw drop. From Diddy peeing in a pitcher to snitching on his own artist, it's clear that Diddy's former bodyguard has no problem spilling the tea on what really went down behind the scenes. Gene shared details about the nightclub shooting incident involving Diddy and Shine in 1999. Deal revealed that he and Anthony Wolf were not present during the shooting as they were given the day off. Wolf received a call from Diddy informing him that he would be joining him at the club shortly, but Wolf tried to persuade him not to go. Wolf left a voicemail for Gene, who ignored it. Diddy and Jennifer Lopez arrived at the club later, and Diddy tried to take over the bar, which resulted in an altercation with another group. Deal speculated that Diddy got his charges dropped while Shine served time in prison because Diddy had someone to help him out. He claimed that all 3 of them were charged with the same offenses, but Diddy had a business move that allowed him to get off the hook. Deal also accused Diddy of snitching on his own artist and called him a killer and a user. In addition, he recounted an incident where Diddy urinated in a pitcher at a party and planned to have...
Ew. Hold up. Yo, this is insane, huh? Diddy's a fucking weirdo. Damn, nigga said she was terrified Diddy would kill her.
Kim knew why he was using the butt plug. Man, Kim probably told all that in her book. You understand? That up and got missing the day she died.
Diddy's former bodyguard, Gene Deal, is finally setting the record straight.
I want to hear your voice. I want to hear. Look, this nigga was a...
So it's a guy, right? It's a guy named Uncle Ron, right? I don't know if you've seen this video. You should have seen the video. It went viral. It was a real big video, man. It went viral, man. and his name is Uncle Ron, and he claims that he used to work for Puffy. He was one of Puffy bodyguards, and he said that Puffy offered him $30,000 to kill Biggie for his publisher. How you feel about that, yo? And do you know this guy?
Well, first and foremost, you got to realize this. Anybody can come on this internet and say anything, right? And dude is getting a whole lot of attention because people even calling me, asking me about him, you know, and I don't know him from a can of paint. He even mentioned my name, saying that I know. I know what I know. I don't know what he knows. Knows. But I do know this, that it's only 3 people that had contracts with Puff and Bad Boy. Me, Wolf, and Paul Offord. If he didn't come through Paul Offord Security, Green Gate Security, he didn't have a contract with Puff. Because anybody who worked for Puff, other than me and Wolf, came through Green Gate Security. That was Paul's security thing, especially at the time that he was saying that he worked for Puff, or Puff offered him $30,000. Now, anybody knows this, that Bad Boy took 50% of all this artist publishing, right? 50% of all the artist publishing straight out the rip.
Damn.
Then Puff gave Big $200,000 for the rest of his publishing. So what publishing did he was trying to get and keep from Puff? You understand? What publishing was Puff was trying to get when he already had it? He had already paid for it. What part of the catalog was he talking about? I don't understand that. And then he said that Puff offered him $30,000. I can't say he lied, but I can say that he wasn't a part of Bad Boy Security that I know. I knew everybody who worked during them days. You understand? And I don't know dude from a can of paint.
So whoever this Uncle Ron dude is, he's a liar then. He's a fraud.
Is he a fraud? Bruh, he's what he is. He wasn't part of our security that I knew of. Not at that time. He never been on no trips with us. He never been at no parties, no nothing. So is he a fraud? The internet will have the real niggas looking fake and the fake niggas looking real. Put it together. How could he want Biggie publishing when he already had it? That's where he fucked up at. That's where he fucked up at. How you want something that you already own?
This nigga full of shit. Everybody know that Biggie was planning on leaving Bad Boy and starting I forgot what he called it, but he planned on leaving. You think you're gonna keep Big's catalog and he's leaving? Stop it, nigga. You full of shit. I think it was like not the conglomerate. It was something else.
The night that Biggie got killed, right? How often do you think about that night? Because when I talk to you, I can tell that, you know, that night, that still get to you. And I can tell, man, that you still replay that night over and over in your head, thinking about what you could have did to avoid Biggie from getting killed.
Sometimes I can't get the shit out of my mind, but I have good days, bad days. You got to realize when you hear the music, I go into a restaurant and they playing the Biggie music and they got shit like on the walls of Big places I go and I see that shit. And you was put in a place to try to save this kid's life. And I seen the joy, the pain. I seen all the bullshit.
unfold. I saw this kid lose his life. This kid died while I was pulling him out the car. He had died, man. That's why I told my life story in my book. That's why I told what I seen and what I felt that night in the book. And the second one is a tearjerker, and it's crazy because I'm telling all the stories in it. So to answer your question, you have your good days, you got your bad days, bro. You was there when arguably the world's greatest rapper was murdered. I wouldn't put nobody in my shoes because I don't feel like they could handle it. If I didn't have God in my life, I didn't have people praying for me, I don't know if I could handle it.
Yeah, man, I know that gotta be hard, man. Seeing all these reenactments of Biggie Death and seeing these reenactments and these biopics and documentaries and stuff like that. I know that gotta be hard to see, man.
It just hurt because they lie too much, man. A lot of that shit be lies the way they put it together because they listening to these white boys who wasn't even there. How the hell and I don't want to make this racial, but they take these white boys who wasn't even there and want to use the story that they want to tell, which is not the truth. Wasn't no drive-by. Car was standing there at the corner. We talk about this shit all the time, bruh. The stories they tell, it's not truthful. And now people are sitting here believing every Biggie movie that you've seen, they say it's a drive-by. When the witness tell you the car was stood right there at the corner, the car was probably there all night.
When you go back to that night, right, when Biggie was killed, how does that feel when you think about it now, knowing that Biggie killer was watching y'all that whole night, plotting on killing Biggie?
Bruh, before we left Andre Harrell's house, Puff told me I didn't have to go. Now, I went because I knew that somebody was going to die that night. Somebody was going to get shot. I did everything in my power to stop it from being Puff. And it wasn't Puff. Because that was my principle. The people that was bodyguarding Big didn't do everything in their power to stop it from being big. And that hurts me. Even though it wasn't my principle. Do you understand what I'm saying?
You're right.
Bruh, it hurts. Every time you hear his music, every time you see one of these murals on the walls, now they got statues. It's gonna hurt until God take me away from here.
You think he's full of shit, you said, bro? Shit crazy,
Wait,
bro. I said, yo, you think that nigga's full of shit?
it's just like because Biggie was definitely he's the same one that said Biggie was leaving for a bigger deal. I think he said a $62 million deal when he was last on Vlad. And he said that it was going to be him, the conglomerate, Lil C's, Junior Mafia, He was gonna take Lil Kim under his wing, blah blah. So, and he said that he saw the contract, and when he tried to bring it up to Big was telling him like, "Nigga, listen, I got another deal in my back pocket for $62 million," cause Big wasn't getting his publishing, but he was getting $250,000 from Diddy.
That's crazy.
So, you know what I'm saying? Robbery. So it's like, nigga, of course he was leaving. Of course he Big probably knew like, nigga, look, he's playing me, nigga. But trying to play it off like, you know.
Yeah, look, Biggie didn't like Puffy. So he said right here.
And this is Gene Deal, the same nigga that was just right there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How you feel about the people that say Biggie was asking for him coming to LA so soon after Tupac got killed and him getting on the radio rapping "Long Kiss Goodnight"?
Man, you could get 100 people in the room, and out of the 100 people, probably 3 would say it was all right for Big to be in LA. 97% of those people would say he had no business in LA at that time. We all knew that. Why would Puff rent studio time? Come on, man. Look, you got to look at what people do, man. You know Pac just got killed. It ain't no kind of business Big was doing. Big couldn't even walk. He couldn't run. They was pushing him around in a wheelchair, brother. Why the hell would you rent studio time in LA for him to finish your album when in fact you got your own studio, Daddy's house? Let's keep it a buck. Let's stop this bullshit, man.
Facts.
Let's stop doing these interviews, man, about this shit. Because people ain't getting it. He did not want the beef with the Crips. Puff ain't want the beef with the Dog Pound, Snoop them or whatever. Big started that beef. You understand what I'm saying? Puff ain't want none of that beef. So what I'm going to do is, y'all want the sheep? I'm going to put them out the pasture. Catch them if you can. If you the wolf, if you got that wolf in you, catch him if you can. Why in the hell you would put your man in a situation by sending him to Cali to work on your album when you know not his Nimitz, but your Nimitz was just murdered by niggas that you was running with? Why would you do that? Oh, they just wanted to do business. Business my ass, man. No homo. Because you know how some of these niggas out here be thinking, right? They hear that. Keep it real, man. Why is he out there working on Puff album when you got the Hit Factory? You got Daddy's house. You got the place where Tupac was shot at, Quad Studio.
Yep.
There's plenty of places Big could have been. Why the West Coast? Come on, man. And then you got a half retarded ass niggas like Lil C. Big love Cali. Big wanted his publishing. Big wanted his marketing. He knew he couldn't go nowhere and be who he needed to be without it. So if Puff would have told that nigga to go to hell with gasoline draws on, that nigga would have went to hell.
Yeah.
All money ain't good money, brother.
Same thing May said.
That's my take on it, man. I don't know if you like it or not.
Damn. It's
that
wild shit too.
Big never came out the whole time he was in California.
Mm.
All right, he went to radio, and he went to a couple of the, Puff had studios.
Podcasts be crazy too.
Puff was
With
doing
the
his
script.
album, so Big was actually working on Puff album, not his own album, because Big album was finished.
Oh,
you understand? So, but why would Puff have him out there working on his album? Big ain't going to no club. Puff was trying to get him to go to clubs, but he wouldn't go. He never went to no clubs, none of the clubs. It's actually a funny story with him and Chaz. I don't know if Chaz told you. We was in the House of Blues. So we walk up in the House of Blues, and it's just me and Puff, a couple of dudes right there. And Chaz is there. There's a bunch of Crips and everything around there. So Chaz is just chilling right there. So Puff's, happy to see Chaz roll over to, yo, what up, Chaz? And just like bobbed and weave and hit Chaz. And I guess he, Chaz felt a certain kind of way, and Chaz did a quick him to the sternum right there and caught Puff in the middle, and Puff, the breath got out of him. So I'm sitting there laughing. This motherfucker got the wind knocked out of him. And so dudes is running around looking like on some shit like, yo, what? So man, get the fuck up out of here. He shouldn't have put his hands on him. You know what I'm saying? Who that? Nigga, that's my man. That's who he is. You understand? Chaz had knocked the wind out of his ass at the House of Blues. I was dying. I was like, yo, Chaz, you shouldn't have hit him so hard.
So let's backtrack a little bit.
Oh, here we go with this backtrack shit again.
Nah, because you
that's your favorite word, dog?
You about to get me tired a little bit.
Don't get tired.
I'm trying to let you. I'm trying to respect you. The best way I can.
You know what it is? I think you should really if they're trying to think of something to say right now.
Nah. I got a couple. I wrote it down already.
Wrote it down. Go ahead, man.
I wrote it down.
Let's get this done.
No. I want to talk about Big, but you acting funny because your shit.
I'm not acting funny, bro.
Because your shit coming out. Oh, let me. You guys want to deprive the people, your people from information and paraphrase so we can look like dickheads out there. So when they watch a story, it stop in the middle, boom, and it's like, oh, these niggas is lemons. That's how I go. But your man, with all due respect, he cool, so I ain't going. But your man, you give your man the juice.
What are you talking about?
Your man got the juice.
I just told you what I said on that. I said.
Tell me real quick about the Halle Berry shit where you said that the nigga was choking on the wall and shit. I want to hear about that.
At your cousin's birthday party.
Yeah, tell me, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What happened?
At the California Club, 144th Street. You understand?
Okay, what happened?
It was West 44th Street. It was the California Club at the time. Heavy D was giving his birthday party. And this is in the documentary. We was told to go to Russell Simmons' house to get some credit cards. Me and my brother Slick, we go up in Russell Simmons' house. It's a bunch of, homos up in there. She dudes.
In who house?
Russell Simmons' house.
Why?
I don't know why. You gotta ask him.
Transgenders?
Yeah. I don't know what it was. It was how I guess they were. I don't know what you call them.
All right, so she's at Russell's house.
Yeah, a bunch of them.
I don't know if I believe this, but yeah.
All right, well then.
Why
should I tell you the story?
I guess. Go ahead. Go at Russell's house. She's. Go ahead.
So we was going to get some credit cards because they wasn't going to. It was an open bar, but the California Club would not allow them to open the bar without the guarantee. So Jessica sent us to Russell Simmons' house. At the time, he was living over Tower Records in the penthouse. So we go up in there, and I didn't even know who the fuck Russell Simmons was, to be totally honest. So dude come to the door. I said, yo, we're here to see Russell Simmons to get some credit cards from him. So he said, yo, y'all come in. So he had no shirt on and nothing like that. It seemed like he had just came out the shower. So then,
but she's in his house?
We didn't know it was she's at the house at the time, bro.
So women in the house?
No, it wasn't no women. It was all dudes.
So how you knew it was dudes if you just said
I'm finna tell you if you want to hear the story.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, so now he said, yo, I said, well, so where's Russell Simmons at? He said, yo, he in the back room. So me and my man go in the back room, and it's this dude laying in the bed with some bikini drawers on and on some leopard print sheets, right? Satin sheets. So we like this, bro. My man looked at him, so
hey,
yo, on the telephone.
I'm lying, G.
Bro.
G, come on, child. He from Queens,
From
G.
my mouth to God's ear on everything I fucking love.
I get it. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That shit making me feel comfortable, man. I'm sweating. I gotta.
Ain't from Queens?
Oh Lord. Oh God.
Hold on. Can I use my phone right quick, man?
Oh, but
okay, yeah, you just
no, we in the projects. I don't know if this shit's gonna go the bricks and shit. You know how the bricks is around this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So for the bricks and shit like that, you know how that shit be, man.
Yo, Flip the Script podcast. Make sure y'all rate, subscribe, comment, review.
And you can also talk about the Sean situation you told me about, right?
Yeah, I'll talk about the Sean.
All right, good. Cause we getting ready to go to.
Yo.
You know I don't mean to do this, man, but you know.
Yeah, do it.
It is what it is.
Yo, excuse me. Yeah, make sure y'all rate, subscribe, and review. We got me and Gene Deal in the building. You know me and Gene. Want to put it on speaker?
Who that?
Your phone. You making a call? Oh, excuse me.
I texted him and said call me back ASAP.
I bet. So y'all went there. There was a man. It wasn't Russell Simmons laying on the sheet. It was another man.
It was another man. He had bikini drawers on with leopard bikini drawers on the black satin sheet. And so my dude was with me, Slick, was like, yo, the fuck is this? I said, yo, dog, I don't know.
Hey, yeah.
He pulls out the 357 Magnum.
Who, your mans?
He pulls out the 357 Magnum, and the dude starts screaming, Russell! Russell! Screaming. My man clicks and shit. My man clicks and say, yo, what the fuck is this? G. Russell Simmons running the room. Say, yo, I'm Russell Simmons, man. Y'all come on. And that's the first time I'm ever meeting Russell Simmons.
Yo.
So how y'all know it was she's?
Dog.
We go in the room when he give us the credit cards that's in the front room. It's a bunch of I'm just the people who know his house at the time gonna know I'm telling the truth. It's some spiral steps that go up to like this kitchen part. These motherfuckers talking about, I can't believe y'all don't know who Russell Simmons was. Russell Simmons, he rich. Y'all can take those credit, talking all kind of like female-ish and shit that, man.
But she's are men that have breasts and stuff, but these was just playing homosexuals.
Well, I don't know what you call them and shit like that. Any nigga that's a female and talk like a female, walk like a female is a he, she to me, bro.
So they didn't do no surgery. It was just men homosexual.
No, I don't know what they did. It was men. I guess you call them homosexual. Okay, you got sponsors.
We can't go about.
Good night for that one. Niggas is out here wilding. I do feel like Diddy's out here dibbling, dabbling in different shit. It wouldn't surprise me. Oh man, Russell Simmons does look like another weirdo. He's also having problems with his daughter. With his daughter right now. Yo, that shit's crazy. But yeah, man. Shout out to the fucking gang for tapping in, man. It's 4 a.m. I think this nigga H is asleep. My nigga Ty's out here getting the spread right now. Shout out to everybody for tapping in. I mean, see y'all tomorrow.